What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and here we go. Another fun year for Summer Game Fest. Oh boy, I'm very, very excited. So we're here to talk about the show. We can talk about Xbox. We can talk about Ubisoft. Anything that you guys really want us to, we will do, okay? I'm trying, and I don't know if this is really going to work. I'm trying to multi-stream, and I feel like OBS might not be able to handle it. So we'll see how it goes for the first couple minutes. And if it can't do it, then I'll probably stop the Twitch thing. If it's even happening on Twitch. I think it might be happening. But we'll see. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you're having a great Friday. I'm excited for this show. I'm kind of pumped. You know, it's gone up and down. It's gone up and down my expectations. I feel like Jeff can still tell some pretty cool stuff. But we'll have to see how it goes. Maybe some Life is Strange. Oh man, I mean, yeah, Life is Strange would definitely help. Would definitely help. But, you know, I've gone up and down. I've thought at points that the show was going to be pretty terrible. As we've gotten closer, I think I've gotten a little bit more excited. So, you know, we'll see what happens. I don't even know if I'm actually live on Twitch. Maybe, maybe not, but it's not showing me. Yeah, I don't know. I might stop the Twitch. I was trying something new. I have pretty good internet, but for whatever reason, I just don't think... maybe the Twitch thing isn't going to happen. We could try it on StreamYard another time. So what do you guys want to talk about? We got the Xbox show on Sunday. We have Ubisoft on Monday. I got predictions videos for both of those showing up on the channel tomorrow. And I'll be covering, obviously, whatever happens at those shows. I won't be able to co-stream them, as we've said. I'm going to stop the Twitch one just so we can get better input over here. Okay, there we go. I think it'll start to pick up over here now. Have I ever seen Sailor Moon? No, my wife and daughter, though, especially my wife, they really like it. We have like a wand that's kind of expensive. But yeah. Okay, I'll probably just start from the top of the comments, but just the quick housekeeping things. Obviously, we got Summer Game Fest in just under an hour. I'll make some videos afterwards. Tomorrow is the predictions videos for Xbox Ubisoft. Can't co-stream them, but we'll make videos the second half of the day. I think the Xbox show is going to freaking crush it, so I'm very excited about that. Okay, let's see what you guys have to say. And hopefully everything is working on this side of things. It could just be maybe the internet. Let me put this back up. I hope the internet's just not bad in general. Okay. Let's see what you guys want me to talk about. Why I'm going to play... So I actually tried Monster Hunter Worlds with my wife. I think I can see what's special about it, but I got to be real. I'm just not a Monster Hunter guy. I really, really tried. Well, I didn't really try. I think I could try more, and I might try more Monster Hunter as we get closer. But I want to like it. I want to like it. And I think if I got deep enough into Monster Hunter, I'd like it more. So... That's my thoughts on it. Okay, so we'll go to the next. I just because if you see me keep randomly pausing because I'm looking at seemingly on the OBS side of things, it says like the connection is not very good. So if you guys notice that or if something just seems off, just you let me know and I'll try to, I don't know, try to turn it off and turn it back on again. I think that's what you do with the internet, right? Okay, let's see. What's going on? Weird to hear me in one-time speed. Oh, do people speed? I think people do that, right? People speed. I actually don't speed up any YouTube videos no matter how fast or slow somebody's talking. I'm not sure if you saw, but there's a good chance Jurassic Park Survival could be there. This month is Jurassic June. About 3 weeks ago, the game became available to preload on Xbox Mobile. Really? Man, I thought that game was like miles off, so that'd be kind of... I think that would kind of be crazy. Hope all is well. I saw the reports that Skate seems like it's going to happen. When I made my the video yesterday talking about the games that were and were not going to... I recorded it. I edited it. I put it up, and it was going to go up like 2 hours later, and then Skate, in those 2 hours, Skate was announced. And I was like, God damn it. So I couldn't put that in there. I just hope for a Final Fantasy IX remake. They've been teasing it for a while. Yeah, that could happen. Maybe like Xbox, because they have like this thing together, right? Spider-Man 2, Sparking Zero. I can't wait to see Sparking Zero. The Blade game, I think next to Zero. Sly Cooper, I'm going to put at 2%. Jimmy Saville? I don't know who that is. I don't know. Crimson Desert, of course, I would like that, but I don't have high hopes about it. Project 007, Phantom Blade Zero. Phantom Blade seems very much like it. Hey, Alex, how the flip are you? I'm good. Hey, Riz, how about you? Let me just thank Brick Boy. Thanks, buddy. Now, can I leave the like, or do I have to leave? Okay, there we go. I'm remembering how to do it. Thanks, buddy. And Jeff, we trust. Like I said, it's gone up and down. Like I felt like it was going to be pretty bad. And then, I felt it was going to be not so good. But as we've gotten closer, I think he's got some opportunities to do pretty well. I think I'm kind of just in this heightened like excitement state because of this combined with Xbox. Like, I think these two shows are going to work well, right? Like doing the Xbox show, putting them together in almost a back-to-back fashion. I think it's going to be pretty good. I'm very excited for the Xbox show. I am pumped. Dragon Age, the Veilguard. Yep, I saw that. I'm pretty excited. I mean, it seems like they're doing some pretty fun stuff with it. I don't know. They're going to show us quite a bit of gameplay, and I'm excited to see what gameplay they show. When we saw the leak of it, I thought it looked fine. Obviously, they're changing up the gameplay style of it, but that's okay, I guess. So I hope it's good. I hope it's really good. Let me see. Okay, I just want to make sure nothing's going wrong. I am excited for Black Myth Wukong. I am. I saw there was the rumor / maybe confirmation today that it was gonna be like 130 gigabytes or something. I mean, that's pretty freaking massive. So I'm not a huge fan of that one. Not a huge fan of how big it is. I'm using the OBS bot, that one that like can track you. I don't love the AI tracking thing, but yeah, it's that camera. I hope it's okay. Like I said, I don't love the quality that it tells me that it's putting out, but it seems okay on your guys' end. So I don't know. Yeah, like I said, if something goes wrong, we can always like stop it. I could maybe restart my computer and then start it again. But you guys let me know if anything seems like really off. Okay. Excited to watch the show with you. Thank you, Nick. Phantom Blade Zero. Hey, Cameron, what's going on? I like the new title. The game is supposed to focus on companions, not the villain. Yeah. I'm fine with the change of Dragon Age. We want Mafia. I certainly do. Well, did you see? So, I mean, the Mafia, the 2K thing has gone just all over the place, right? Originally, it was, originally my hope was Mafia or BioShock, right? And so that was one of them. And then after that, then it was like, okay, it's almost certainly Borderlands 4. And then all of a sudden now it's like, no, it's actually Civilization 7. So it's like, all right, whatever. Hopefully, open widget. I don't know why. I might have to just restart. Well, you guys let me know. I might have to just restart the computer. Let me try to get through a bunch of comments first. I just got Silent Hill 2 pre-order email. It makes me so happy. Nice. Yeah, Xbox, I think, has a lot of potential. Ubisoft, I hope, shows Splinter Cell. Hopefully Wolf Among Us 2 shows up. Highly doubt it. Monster Hunter World hasn't aged overly well. Yeah, I mean, my wife really likes it. She's put in like maybe 60 hours into it back in the day even. So I believe Monster Hunters are good franchises. It's just, I can't be into every game franchise, There's eventually going to be one that I'm going to have the hot take that we're just not compatible, Okay. Hoping for in terms of... I don't have many... my expectations for Sparking Zero characters are pretty darn low, right? Because there's kind of the online debate of what characters they're saving for... DLC packs versus like the base game. I don't really care. I mean, like I I'm just excited. Like, what they've shown in terms of the combat, and that's what I need. I need the actual combat. Like, just more fighting, personally. Oh, see, wait a second. Oh, wait. That's maybe why, because it says I'm still live on Twitch's end. Oh. Maybe? Maybe the internet's bad because it's still somewhat doing Twitch. Hold on, guys. Oh, okay. Nope. It's not doing Twitch. I don't know. I try the multi-stream thing. I'm like an 80-year-old when it comes to this stuff, but I'm getting rid of that. Okay. Tomb Raider, yeah. I think we eventually get Tomb Raider. I don't think it's here. Applerski, what's up? Oh yeah, I saw the item drops on Twitch. I don't even know if I'll be able to watch it live. I'll probably have to watch it afterwards. So we'll see how it goes, but Max, what's going on? It's okay. Yeah. I always appreciate you stopping by. I'm trying not to get my hopes up too far for Spider-Man 2 DLC. Oh, yeah, me neither. Okay, so now it says excellent connection over here. I don't know what in God's name OBS is doing. Need to see more of where winds meet. Let's see. Snake Eater. There won't be Kingdom Hearts 4. Yeah. I mean, people think he's playing some 4D chess with Kingdom Hearts, right? People think there's a little bit going on there. I don't. It'd be nice, but I personally don't. Yeah, Skate is either going to, like, here's what's going to happen with Skate, right? Only a couple things can happen. It's either going to look really good, and then they're going to hit you with all, like, the why it's free to play, and it's going to just destroy the game, or it's going to look like kind of mediocre, and you keep expectations there. That's what I think is going to happen with Skate, personally. Let's see. I think Jeff has had good shows. They're scattered. He's not very consistent, but he has had good shows. He's actually had, I think 2 years ago, Summer Game Fest was maybe the best of that year of the shows that Jeff did. Jurassic Park Survival. I mean, I would love, like, look, what we saw of Jurassic Park Survival so far looked really good, but I don't know. I don't know if, I don't know how good it's gonna, or I don't know. When we saw it, it looked really cool in the short amount of time we saw it. I just never got the idea that it was so close, you know? And if you're wondering why I, like, stuttered and my brain stopped working, is my wife, you know, is texting me, and I can't do two things at once. I'm going to tell her I'm streaming. That way she knows. Not, she can text me if she wants, but that I can't handle two things at once. Okay. Most anticipated game in the second half of this year. Oh, that's a great question. I'm gonna actually make a video on that. I'll probably rank them right now. Okay, I mean, it might be controversial. Right now, it might be Metaphor. I think Metaphor might be my most hyped game of the second half of the year. Metaphor, Avowed, not in that order. Not like, I don't think Avowed will be number 2, but Metaphor, Avowed, Silent Hill. If Hollow Knight comes out, Dragon Ball would probably be a top 5. So, yeah, what I'm thinking, you know, I normally do this, right? Normally, July is very dead. July is a very dead month. So, in July, we'll do some of the rankings. I'll rank every game that I played this year. I did it at the quarter mark, so I'll do it at the halfway mark. I'm choking. We'll talk about all the games that I've played so far, and then I will rank whatever games that are left. Maybe there's probably going to be like a good 15 to 20 games, right? I want to get like Lollipop Chainsaw's release date, Dragon Age. I want to wait a couple weeks. So we'll probably do that at the very end of June, very beginning of July. We'll start talking about what's coming the second half of the year. So I'm excited to do those videos. But here for Dragon Ball, same. Did you see that Sparking Zero changed? I did see that. People think that it's because they didn't want to get caught, right? So they were just changing it back, and they'll change it back again today. I pray that it wasn't a mistake, right? I pray that they were doing it on purpose. Like they did it early, accidentally. They took it away just to do it again. That's what I hope they did. I hope that they didn't do, it was just a mistake on the back end. It's not going to be like that, you know? And thank Cat Kitty Games. Thanks so much, buddy. And a good group of people, too, got it as well. I think it goes, I mean, I still don't understand really how gifted memberships work, but I'm fairly confident based off the names that I see that gifts them or that gets them. They tend to be the people that are around the channel the most. Like, there's definitely people in the chat that I also recognize, a lot of them, but for some reason, I feel like maybe it's like the ones that I leave the most hearts on comments or the ones that respond the most. I don't know, but everybody who always gets the memberships always are very familiar, in terms of names. I don't understand how it works. But congrats to those 5, and thank you, Cat Kitty Games, buddy. I appreciate it. We've gotten a lot of channel memberships. Hopefully, I'm probably going to rewatch the Deadpool movies, so those will most likely be exclusive videos for members. We'll do like a review. What's for dinner? It's going to be like a fast food, sadly. I'll have to get a fast food place. My birthday is in a little while, so I got to pick a couple restaurants, basically. I still hope to see the aftermath, or I wonder how many indie games. I think there'll be more than you think. I feel like the price thing, I mean, not overblown. It's insanely expensive, right? Like, unbelievably expensive to show up at Summer Game Fest. But I don't think it is as, I feel like it's always been this way. Does that make sense? And also, has been reported, Jeff gives games almost free looks. So, like, if he likes an indie game made by a single person, he'll put in the show for free. Like, he does that. So, I don't know. I really feel like just everybody's against Jeff Keighley. And, I mean, I guess I'm in it for the underdog. I don't think he's, like, the greatest person of all time. He's definitely made a lot of mistakes with the wrap it up. Please wrap it up. But also, he's not like 1,000% in charge of everything, right? He's got board members that make decisions. So I don't know. He's like the figurehead, and I think he also has a lot of say. But I don't think he's responsible for everything. And I also think people get certain things blown out of proportion. But it's very expensive. It's too expensive. But he does give games looks for free, which is, not fair to not say it. People aren't saying that, but, whatever. I will not be, sadly, Sunday, Monday, I can't co-stream. I'm not even going to be, like, around able to watch them. Most likely watch them even live. But the second half of the day, both days, Sunday, Monday, I'll be doing videos, like, recapping it. And then, so not next Friday. The Friday after, we'll be back. I think, how many Fridays we got left? 1, 2, 3. No, 2 after next. Okay. The final Friday of the month is going to be a Doom live stream, just like I did last month for Infamous. We're going to do a Doom live stream on Back to the Past. The 21st, maybe we can kind of just do like a recap show, talk about everything that, happened in June, all that jazz, or maybe play Elden Ring. We have a couple choices. So I will be streaming the 21st and the 28th. Okay, those two, and we'll go from there. But no streams next week. But I will cover the Xbox. I think next week, throughout the week, you're going to see a lot of Xbox videos from me because I'll try to cover what I can Sunday night and maybe even Monday. But then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's going to start to dry up. Dragon Age is Tuesday. Lollipop Chainsaw, I think, is Thursday. So there'll be things here and there. But then beyond that, I think we can look back. Okay, was there an interesting game at Summer Game Fest I want to make a video on? Is there an interesting game at Xbox I want to talk about? I think there's going to be a lot to talk about for Xbox. There might be like 10 video ideas for me, and I'll only make like 2 that day. So we'll kind of handle the rest of them throughout the week. Hopefully you guys will stay tuned for that. But I understand it if people don't care by that point. Okay. I think I'm getting there with comments. Could we possibly get a Life is Strange announcement? I think it's possible. I think that would be a really different... I feel like that would be kind of an under the radar, like it would surprise some people, but, I'm kind of hoping for it, so it wouldn't be too big of a shock for me. But yeah, I hope so. Jeff killed Alex. I don't think we hear about Eclipse for like a good year or so. Yeah. I deleted Twitter after getting the Silent Hill 2 release date, and one of your channels I subbed for info, but I'm still sticking around because you're cool. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Well, I hope, I think I do some good work. Well, I'll tell you this, A-Riz. I'm going to probably play, modded and through different means, I'm going to probably play Silent Hill 2, the original, right around the time of the remake, and that'll be on Back to the Past. So I'd love to have you subbed here, but if you want to sub to Back to the Past, obviously we do a lot of different games there, but Silent Hill 2 is going to be one of them. It'll probably kick off October is what I'm thinking. Yeah, I want, Lost Odyssey, because I hear so many Max. I hear so many people talk about Lost Odyssey, Mr. Maddie as well, and I don't have that. I want that physically, but that's definitely one that I want physically, and then I also want to play. Imagine if Concord shows up. I would laugh, actually. I think that would actually kind of be wild, to be honest with you. My wildest prediction for this show, it's got to be one of the ones he said no to, right? So wildest prediction for this show would be Sly, or like Kingdom Hearts, Wolf Among Us, something that he outright denied. And then if you're not doing that, but you're thinking, okay, well, what's like in the ballpark that would work? Well, we know Lego Horizon. Like, I'm trying to think of like all the big companies. I think Square Enix doing like a Final Fantasy thing would be kind of big. I think Wonder Woman, I think, would be very, very shocking. So that would kind of be a wild one. I just don't think Xbox almost anything makes sense because they're going to show up in 2 days, right? So I don't think anything from Xbox would be crazy or all that, like either spectrum of it. PlayStation, like Ghost 2, if Ghost 2 is there, I think that would kind of be wild, right? How do you feel about Caitlyn Jenner being cast as Abby? Is that her name? I feel like they should have went with Shannon Barry. I think the girl, I've seen like the pictures. I feel like it's okay. She's got to bulk up. I don't care all that much. And honestly, once they do certain things in The Last of Us Season 2, I'll debate whether even to watch it or not. I thought Season 1 was very, very solid. It was actually very, very good at times, but I didn't think it was like the greatest thing of all time. So I don't know. I'm not super caring about what they do with a lot of it. I just won't watch, depending on, Yeah, a Marcus Phoenix collection would be awesome. And a Gear 6. We demand Silksong. A lot of the insiders think Silksong is getting the release date at Xbox. So that'd be pretty wild. Hopefully it will deliver the Xbox side. Are you more excited? Oh, no. I'd be way more excited for Wonder Woman than Hollow Knight. I liked Hollow Knight. I only play it a little. I never beat it or went all the way through it. I don't even know if you can. I feel like you can beat it, right? I played it a little bit, but never went all the way. And I'm excited for Silksong because I think it looks awesome, and I like roguelikes and whatnot. But Wonder Woman, I think, would be nuts. We do need the Darkness 3, Caleb. That's a great one. I do need the Darkness 3. Been playing a lot of multiverses. Nice. I played it for a while, and then I kind of stepped down on it. Civ 7, bro. Yeah, I like the Civ games. I think they're ones that I appreciate, but I don't play them all that often or much. But, yeah, Civ 7 instead of, like, Mafia or Bioshock is disappointing. Why hasn't WB Games explored their big move? I think they're going to do, like, Game of Thrones, Lord of the... Yeah, I think they'll get more into that as time goes on. I do think we see Perfect Dark at Xbox. I think Sony is going to do Lego Horizon and Lost Soul Aside. I think that's why Sony is here. Those two. Kingdom Hearts 4 got me... Yeah, you could definitely put the clown makeup on. Ray, what's going on? I feel like you shouldn't give your hopes up for Xbox Showcase. They've been dying so far. Yeah, but I mean, like, well, here's the thing. I think you can actually kind of be in the middle on that, right? Because I think it's fair to say that they're still struggling, even from game releases to the quality of it, right? They've been struggling for a couple years. But the last two showcases have been killer. Like, I think they've done an amazing job. I think maybe 2 years ago was better than last year, but I think this year's showcase can be unbelievable. You announce Gears 6, you show Avowed, you show Indie, you show Fable, you show South of Midnight, all of these games, and there's more. There's even more, right? You show all of these games. It's going to be a good show. Now, do those games end up being good? That's different. I will actually say that, right? Same thing for PlayStation. You have a good show. You show a lot of things that get people excited. Well, if the games aren't good, you can still say that showcase was good, but the games aren't, right? So that's where I'm at. Like, I think the showcase for Xbox is going to be elite. I think it's going to be the best of all of these shows by a lot. I actually would go that far to say I think it's going to walk over Summer Game Fest. It's not hard to beat the State of Play. That was terrible. Nintendo might be pretty okay, right? Now, that's not to say PlayStation, if they have a showcase in September, they can do a pretty good show there, right? But I think Xbox can easily win, quote unquote. But the thing is, not to make it console warrior-y, because I don't do that. It doesn't matter. If the show's great, you can say the show is great, and then each of those games I will judge individually, just like I did for Hellblade, Starfield, all of these games, right? So yeah. Make sure, guys, I know we kind of fluctuate viewership, especially before the show starts, but if you're liking this, leave a like. Does help the algorithm. And I do want to say, I always see these comments, and I always really do appreciate it. Lots of different people to choose, to watch, so I really do, and I mean it. I appreciate all of you guys picking me, to be the ones that you watch this with, even with stupid poor internet or whatever the hell is going on today. I appreciate you guys being here. I really want to live stream Xbox Ubisoft. I can't, but I love doing this, so I appreciate you guys being here. So really, next up, Gamescom. I expect to co-stream Gamescom. That's one. And then if PlayStation does something September, October, November, I would co-stream that as well. So those two would be pretty likely. Gamescom, I think, is almost 100%. And then, of course, the Game Awards. I'll be live, and we'll do the Game Awards 100%. Not missing the Game Awards. Over my dead body would I miss the Game Awards. I'm excited for Silent Hill 2 Remake. I continue to see the likes to dislikes on the stuff on YouTube, and definitely more dislikes than likes. We'll see. I'm not opposed to judging it badly. When the game comes out, if it's a bad game, it's a bad game. I'll say it. But right now, I'm definitely almost in the minority. Of people that liked it. All right. Do you think Jeff Keighley is purposely lowering expectations to then surprise us? There is that 4D kind of chess move. I would not be surprised. But it's an interesting strategy, right? I think it's possible. I really do. But I lean towards no. I'll say that. My prediction would be he's telling the truth. But I like to believe the idea that maybe he's doing like a 4D chess move. I play Game of Thrones, Witcher 3 games. Same. That'd be sweet. Just finished Arcane. I might watch Arcane in June. I have a couple things I want to watch in June, including Shogun, right? On Hulu. Is it on Hulu? I'm going to watch a couple movies, and I actually might watch a couple TV series. I'll keep you guys I'll keep you guys in the loop, and maybe we'll do some of those videos for the members only. The members only vids, especially over the next couple months, I want to have a lot of movie or television stuff. That's kind of what I'm thinking for members only videos. Have you heard about the leaks about Square Enix showing up at Xbox's showcase on Sunday? There's apparently some major third-party titles there, one of which will show off gameplay. I did not see that specific thing. So it's probably, honestly then, it's probably Final Fantasy IX Remake. It's the most ready. You can show it. You can show off gameplay. You can maybe even say it's on Game Pass, and then you can show the release date. It'll also be on PlayStation, right? But you can just say it. So I would imagine if that's true, and Square Enix, all that stuff, I think it's Final Fantasy IX. Which I have Final Fantasy IX over there, and 7, the original. I think 7 is maybe both are the greatest hits collection, but they're both new, never opened, but they're the greatest hits. They're like $100 each. Some of my greatest collectible stuff. So there you go. Not gonna lie, kind of disappointed. Yeah, Multiverses kind of did what I thought it was gonna do. I played it, I enjoyed it, but it's not a game I'm gonna play every day. And same thing with Killer Clowns. Killer Clowns is a solid game, not a game I'm gonna play every day. So for me, I go back, and I will continue to go back. They're solid games. Okay. Again, thank you guys for being here. Oh, great. Now again, the internet's poor. I don't understand. I don't get it. What do you think of the chances we see more Wonder Woman stuff this year? I still want to hold true. I still want to say we're going to see something Wonder Woman by the end of the year. I did see the leaks about Halo. Oh, God. I did see the leaks about Halo. I believe it to the extent that they're remaking 1, but then, the whole idea of it being on Xbox and PlayStation, that one kind of goes back and forth. Which game would you give so far best performance and narrative? Oh, man. It probably would be Rebirth. I think Hellblade has amazing performances by multiple characters, so that would be pretty high. Banishers, I think Red and Antea would be up there 100%. But I would probably, in terms of narrative, I think I'd give Rebirth. And then performance, pick your favorite from Hellblade, pick your favorite from Final Fantasy, because you could go Aerith or even Tifa, something like that. And then also Banishers for Antea and Red. Probably like a 5-way tie, to be honest with you. Like those 5 are kind of in elite territory. Like Kiryu in Infinite Wealth is phenomenal, and so is Ichiban as well. So there's been a couple. There's definitely been a couple, but something along those lines, I would say. Star Wars Outlaw. I think we might see that today, but I think that's more of a Monday thing, personally. We need Bio. Yeah, we do. I think we just need BioShock in general. I knew you like Dragon Ball, but do you watch any anime? I've only watched like here and there. Like I've watched back in the like Yu-Gi-Oh. I love Yu-Gi-Oh. We watched a little of the One Piece anime after the Netflix thing. So I wouldn't say or Demon Slayer is probably the one that I'm like most invested in. I've watched the most of. But yeah, kind of like I don't know what the word would be. But like a fair weather, like on and off again kind of thing would be me with anime. But I'm up for like anime games. When it comes to gaming, it's a little bit different, I guess, for me, right? There's my good deed. Yes. That is your good deed. Thanks, buddy. Do you have any excitement at all? Yeah, I do. I do have excitement for Arkham Shadows. I think it's going to be as I've said, I think Arkham Shadows, or I think it's Shadow. I'm pretty sure it's Batman Arkham Shadow, and then it's Shadows for Assassin's Creed. Not 100% sure. But yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty good game. I just think I don't have a VR that can run it, right? So like I can only get so excited. It's kind of what I'm getting at. Sonic Cross Shadow game, Arkham Shadow, the Killer Bean game, Sparking Zero, Lego Horizon. Yeah. I think there's going to be a handful of things that'll excite people here. Do you think the Bill Clinton guy? I don't think so. But that would be kind of nuts, wouldn't it? Dragon Age. Yeah, if Dragon Age, and I think Dragon Age will come out this year, it would be a top 5. I think I'd put it up there. So it would probably be something like, what did I say originally? Dragon Ball, Metaphor, Dragon Age would probably be a top 3 for me. Those would probably be a top 3 kind of thing. Avowed looks like a PS3 game. Well, none of those games ever look out. I think Avowed has some sort of signature kind of art style that'll come off good on it. I don't agree with that. But having played a couple PS3 games in the last like month, I can tell you I don't think that's true. But it doesn't look, it doesn't look like Final Fantasy or Hellblade, things like that. It's not going to fool you into thinking it's like that. Given how mixed Spider-Man 2 is for most people, would you say the game is as mixed as Arkham Knight? Yeah, I actually think that's a great comparison. I think Spider-Man 2 is the Arkham Knight in different ways, right? Different ways, but I absolutely think that's true. Do you have any? Yeah, so my game of the year is still Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is my game of the year, but I would put Banishers up there in a top 3. I would put, I think Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown is still like a highlight game of the year so far. Oh my God, I'm trying to think. Like in May, I really think like the games that come to mind immediately, like Hellblade stood out, and it stood out in a good way, but it didn't change me like some of these other games. I really think top 2 games would be Final Fantasy and Banishers. I think those are my top 2 games of the year still, and they've been that way since they've come out. Slitterhead, yeah, Do you think it could be the next Ghostwire Tokyo? Yeah, I do. I didn't see the actual gameplay part to it. I didn't see like the trailer, but I saw the release date, and I'll probably get it. But I didn't. I saw people saying it was pretty rough around the edges, the gameplay. So we'll judge it, in half an hour. We are 100% getting Phantom Blade Zero demo today. Oh my God, that'd be freaking sweet. I think Tomb Raider feels like a Game Awards type game. I think people are really excited for Monster Hunter World, but I don't know about the sales for. I think it probably won't pass a new Dragon Ball. I think Monster Hunter actually sells unbelievably well. So yeah, I actually think Monster. That does say MHW. Yeah. No, Monster Hunter World will probably sell like 5 to 10 million. It probably would beat Dragon Ball. Not to say it's better or worse. It's just it's gonna sell a lot. It's Sly Cooper. It'll be available to purchase and PlayStation Plus for Sly Cooper 1. Something happened. I hope it's something happening with Sly. Apparently, gifted memberships are people who engage with the channel the most. Oh. I watch and like the videos, but don't comment. I never comment either. I don't comment on people. I don't do that either. Yeah. My birthday is actually June 28th, which is the day we'll be live streaming. Have you played Test Drive Unlimited? No, I have not. Any driving games are definitely a weak spot for me, but I do want to, like, I have many Need for Speed and Burnout and Driver San Francisco, of course. I have a couple games that are in my mind that I want to play. So I've never got a heart from you yet. Oh, yeah. I give hearts out, I think, as much as I can. I read as many comments as possible, but I don't always respond to them. But I see nice comments. I see negative comments. I just don't respond. I definitely don't respond as much as I used to. I think that helps me mentally. There's just too much, you know. I'm hoping we get Spider-Man 2 DLC announcement. Same, but I don't think it's going to happen. Who misses E3? I miss E3, but this is kind of a substitute. This is a decent enough substitute. Is Killing Floor 3 gameplay showing an Xbox showcase? Oh, that could be one. I like Killing Floor 2. I did hear about... I think I already said that. I did hear about the Halo 1 remake. Jeff, Keighley hate is overblown. I'll be honest, he definitely isn't the greatest guy around, but people sometimes hate... Yeah. It's very nuts the amount of money you have to spend to get into these things. You can see why companies do not spend the money to get into these things. I personally do not think Alan Wake 2 DLC comes out today. I think it gets announced today, and I think it probably comes out in like July or August. That's going to be my prediction. I don't think it releases today. But it could. It absolutely could. And if it did, I think I'd actually be kind of upset. I think the hate on Jeff is largely unwarranted. There's definitely some things, though. I feel like WB Montreal next game might end up coming out before Wonder. It's true. It's very possible. Very possible. Star Wars Outlaw will be there. Will it be here? Maybe. About to go for a bike ride while listening. Hopefully, I'll be home before the show starts. Nice. Enjoy your bike ride. I'm Back to the Past. You ever going to play? Yes, the Nickelodeon. Yeah. Yes, Fairly Odd Parents, Telos, both of those. I literally thought of breaking the rules yesterday, and I think very often to many of the SpongeBob games. So yeah, both of those are absolutely. I actually don't have them physically. I own Fairly Odd Parents physically, but both of those will eventually come. I'll give it like a 7 out of 10. Well, yeah, we'll see. What do you think about this crazy rumor about Jurassic Park Survival? I still don't believe the Jurassic Park Survival thing, but I'll be very happy if it's there. What do you think of games being remake, but some old games deserve a remake? I think I like game remakes. I think we're definitely in an era of too many of them, but I don't think there's anything wrong inherently with remaking old games. It's a way of it's a type of preservation that I can kind of respect, that you're keeping the game around. Is that why they do it? Not often, right? I think they remake games because they pick games that did well and they just wanted to do well again, right? Kind of double dipping off the exact same game. But there is a almost hidden game preservation thing in it, and I can respect that, even if that's not the reason why they do it. Where does Astro... Astro... Oh, shoot. Yeah. See, I forgot Astro. Astro's top 5. So, I got to write it down. You're putting me... Not you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to slip up, right? If I don't actually know every single game that comes out in the fall. I have, like, a spreadsheet. Like, I pull it up, I write it all down, and then I literally, by hand... I rank them, 1 through 25 or whatever. So, no, Astro, Astro might be number 1, but see, Metaphor is basically this Persona-like thing that's going to be very meaty and very detailed and in-depth. So I still feel like Metaphor would be my most anticipated of the fall, but Astro might be number 2, now that you bring that up. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, it's just why I gotta look it up. Oh, yeah, Jeff is way too bitter. Jeff's not showing a Konami game if they held a gun to his head. Sparking Zero, pre-order incoming. Phantom Blade Zero, Pragmata. I think Pragmata seems... I like the idea of Pragmata. When do you think we hear about Crimson Desert? I predict Gamescom. Yeah, I think Gamescom's a good place. Yep. What do you think is our biggest surprise in today's show? Well, thank you. Thank you. Hello, Alex. Biggest surprise. Oh, man. So now you're asking for, like, it's got to be a wild game that also makes sense that would be there, right? So I think I actually like the idea of Pragmata. Pragmata is a game that, is going to be, I think, a very good game that I don't think people are focusing on that much. So I think Pragmata might be one. What's up? I'm stopped on to see what's going on today. What's going on, buddy? Sup, Alex? I'm traveling right now, but lucky enough I can catch you. Nice. Yeah, a lot of people traveling. I don't think it's the greatest spot to put. I never liked the time period of E3. Never liked the time period of this Summer Game Fest. I think it should be at the end of June. Personally, think like it's very hot. It'll be very hot in LA or wherever they're doing it. But I personally think you should do it there. Early June, when I was in school. And it was a while ago, I guess, at this point. I guess it was 10 years ago. I was in my 12th grade graduating. Because I'm 27, if you didn't know. But, no, I mean, I remember those last couple high school years. 16, 17, and then 18, 19, 20. I remember specifically, I guess, high school being in school. And it's like then I watch Summer Game Fest on the weekend or at night. And it's very late and stuff. And I started the channel. I think I started the channel the first year in college. It wasn't in high school. So I guess it was okay then. But, then I started covering E3. So I never liked the time period. Never liked it. Won't be able to watch the show because I'll be working, but you already know I'm... Yeah, little devil inside. I will scream at Zach if it's there, okay? And that way you'll... Well, I guess if you're not watching, you wouldn't know. Maybe you'll hear me, through like a connective conscious or something. Alan Wake DLC. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being here for Alan Wake. Anthony, what's going on, buddy? I will be the stream will be live on the channel. Yep. I feel like the September-October period is going to be annoying for GTA 6 because you'll get people constantly in a trailer. Yeah. I think the fall... And there's not too many games. There'll be games in September, October, November, but not as many as like last year. So there might be more like dead air for people to talk about other stuff, Do you think a lot of the big name studios aren't afraid to reveal their games at Xbox Showcase because they know so people won't buy their games physically? There could be something to that. I've always just wanted like a definitive because I think some games do better than others, and also just some games are looking for things that other games are not. I think people do buy games on Xbox, but I think it depends on the game. So I don't know. I don't know if it scares developers away. It might, and they just won't say it. But we don't. You don't know. Lego Harry Potter. That would be a big one. Concord would surprise me. Black Ops 6. No, that'll be at the Xbox show. Banishers would probably be my most underrated. Yeah, or Prince of Persia. I think those two are pretty good ones. All Sony first-party AAA games will be shown here. Yeah, every single one. No, I think Lego Horizon and Lost Soul aside, which will be 2 more games I think that come out this year for PlayStation. THQ Showcase, yep. See, I kind of think Epic Mickey might be here, but I obviously it's going to be there as well. Resident Evil news. I personally think no. I think you get Pragmata, but it could happen. I'm with you, Alex. I think Silent Hill 2 looks great. Thank you. I've actually almost caught... Well, no, not almost. Oh, man. Shoot. Okay, I'm really going to try to rapid fire because I do want to catch up, but at the same time, we gotta set up for the... Okay, I guess I don't even know. Okay. Let's see. Are you going to watch the new season of The Boys? I need to watch all the seasons of The Boys. They are going to release Skate news. Arcane is so good. I will watch. I'm going to watch Arcane. And I've heard Arcane, Severance. I want to watch that Shogun. Bought Scorn and Stray. Nice. Two little indie type things. Yeah, if they don't show a release date for Sparking Zero, I'm rage quitting. I think the release date for Alan Wake is July or August. Horizon Lego. But do you know any easy... Removing the PS5 plates, I think you just push it. I've done it. It's not that hard. It's just you have to press harder than you think you do on those things, and you're not gonna break it. You think you're gonna break it, you won't break it. That's the best way of describing it. I just bought a nice. I definitely want a PSVR too. I just am not in the economic state to buy one. What kind of dog do I have? A Westie, West Highland White Terrier, and then like a Chihuahua. type terrier mix. The older one is a little bit of, she's like 4 different breeds. She was like adopted twice, so my wife doesn't really even know. Wolf Among Us 2, maybe, hopefully. RMX Art, what's going on? Jurassic Park Survival released December this year. I don't believe that. But hey, if it happens, it happens. If Wolf gets delayed, I'm gonna riot. Borderlands 4, please. At this point, it's looking like Civ. I take a Gravity Rush remaster. Sway, what's up? DMC 6, that's right. I just hope so you don't have to keep typing it. You know, you're almost on like, you're gonna get it to 200 days, I think, before they actually announce it. Red Dead 1 on PS5. Nice. I haven't played Red Dead 1 in so many times. No, I know. I'm missing out on a lot of peak television, not watching anime. Yeah, I think anything Assassin's Creed Beyond like Shadows would be at their show. Christopher, hello. I hope no one goes on stage with, yeah. I agree. Another Darksiders game. Ooh, I think that's possible. I like the Darksiders series. Do you think Sony already gave up on PSVR? Yes. I believe they gave up on VR too, which is very sad, but it's true. I highly doubt it'll show today. But really, yeah, Tomb Raider. Yep, I really think I think Tomb Raider you see in the next year, or maybe even like as early as December. I really believe we're gonna see Tomb Raider eventually, and it's gonna be a big one. You know. Okay. Yeah, Banishers was so good. Yeah, see, people agree with me with Banishers. Jacob E. Vision, what's going on? Guess who's back again? You? God of War remake. I pray. Oh, okay. We have the same birthday. Oh my God, look at that. Well, see, I'll remember yours, Bible Man, Mister, and then you'll remember mine. No, the time is in half an hour or 13 minutes. Man. The room, I mean, there was somewhat of a rumor for a Dragon Age 1 thing at Xbox, but then it's kind of confusing if they even meant that, right? So, yeah, we'll see. I really want a Dragon Age 1 remake. That would be awesome. I'm currently at YouTube Theater. Oh, my God. Well, thank you, Prophet of Jerky. Hope you have fun there. So you're there live. Well, tell Jeff, if you see him that I said hello. No, have a blast, man. That's great. I want to go one of these days, but I kind of want to go next year. Within like the next 2 years, I want to go, but we'll see. I wasn't either. I wasn't into Final Fantasy until Remake and Rebirth. Those are the games that got me in. I personally would predict Spider-Man 2 is not getting DLC. Any advice on how to improve on a video front or channel front? Be consistent. Try to niche, right? Pick like a specific thing. Those are honestly the two main things. Pick something very specific you want to do, and then do it consistently, whether it's every other day, daily, weekly, but do not break the consistency. That would be my pro tip. Combat was more fun. Man. I want my first instinct is to say Stellar Blade. Blumhouse? Well, people thought Friday the 13th, but I don't know if Blumhouse has Friday the 13th, right? The easy answer is 5 nights. The easy answer is it's just going to be a 5 nights game. But I would prefer it's Friday. I did see the thing. Yep. I have gotten a membership on another channel. I wasn't in the chat. Oh, yeah, that must be fun. I do love breaking the rule. It's actually one of the Nick games that might get remastered. Oh, really? Oh man, if that happens, I'd be very happy about that. We do need a Dragon Age remaster. I'm gonna play Dragon Age 1 probably in August. I'm gonna try to play all 3 before Veilguard, and it'll be interesting if they because I want to play the original Dragon Age. I have it. I actually have the Awakening one as well. So I have it. I want to do that. But if they do a remaster, I guess I'll have to play it twice. Netflix movies, 1. Bigby stands, yes. Do you think next year will be big game? I'm going to assume you mean, do you think next year is going to be big 4 games? And the answer is yes. No. Skate might get a beta today. Maybe not drop today, but Skate might get a beta announcement. I hope and pray Jeff was same. Max Payne remasters. I think it's Alan Wake DLC. Nick Wheeler, hello. He showed Shredder's Revenge. Alex, have you heard anything about the? Yeah, well, the rumor, I guess, if you connect the Square Enix rumor with Microsoft to Final Fantasy IX, then you might see Final Fantasy IX on Sunday. Random question: why don't you think we get games like Marvel beat 'em ups? I think it's probably because of the license, because it costs so freaking much. I actually believe it's licensing, and there's not as many like beat 'em up teams. You know, remember Sony put together a team for All Stars Battle Royale, and then they closed them right after. So there's not an infinite amount of fighting game studios out there. You know, Andre Vaughn, hello. I'll be oh, there you go, celebrating 10-year high school reunion. I'm not gonna celebrate it, but it is 10 years. Yeah, we are the same. Yeah, I mean, 27, 28, you know, it's not old, but it's old enough to say it's been 10 years, which is kind of old, right? I don't think we need E3 either. Yeah, I agree with that. The opinion on Rockstar. So I made the I'll just direct you to the video I made yesterday. It actually kind of blew up. I think it's got like 20,000 views. I say everything I need to say in that one. I'm very disappointed in Sefton Hill. I'll say that. Mario Odyssey 2, make it happen. Yes. I'll take a Galaxy 3 while you're at it, please. What do you think was the best E3? 2016 was an elite one, but I think there were probably ones before 2016 as well. If you scream Little Devil inside, I'll hear it. Very good. Stop, drop, and roll. What's up? Spyro 4 hype. Yeah, I think you might have a better odd of Banjo-Kazooie than Spyro right now. Any chance of Anthem 2? Of course, pretty high. James Bond game would be sweet. Dale, what's up? Being an Uncharted fan like me, what's the chance of a newer? I don't think it's high. I don't think it's high, man. But I do think I think there is an Uncharted being made, and I think we hear about it, you know, somewhat soon. Oh man, you know, I've gone through so many comments, and we have 8 minutes, and I'm not making progress. It feels like. Oh my God, do you think we'll hear about Blade and Kojima's OD? Maybe. No, probably not Blade, but maybe Kojima's game. Excited for Dune Awakening. Nice. Do you know anyone that will co-stream? Oh, I'm sure there's like hundreds of people that will co-stream Xbox, right? None of my internal circle people though. So I probably will cover Predator when it comes out. Yeah. Beyond Good and Evil, I think it's possible you get a trailer at the Ubisoft show. Quidditch Champions Shadow Drop. I think we get I think it's possible you get a trailer for Quidditch and maybe a date. Travelers. I think it could be them that making Horizon. Otherwise, I don't know who it is, right? I don't think Max Payne. I think it's Alan Wake DLC. Borderlands 4. Odds are probably low. New Mega Man. Oh, that'd be sweet. Why is he bitter? Who's bitter? Not me. See anything about Mafia 4? No. Sadly, no. I don't believe so. Okay. I'm trying to skip just so I can like get in. Do you think Nintendo secretly is threatened by Astrobot? No, not until it sells. You know, because I don't think there's any evidence that it can like do better than Mario, right? I hope Jeff is lying. We see Wolf Among Us. Trust me, I'm with you. Gameplay of Wolverine? I do not believe so. Pedro, what's up? How's your daughter and wife doing? They're doing good. How are you doing? Wanted to ask, is the yeah, you can still use the PSVR 1. I wouldn't recommend it. Don't get No, I'm not gonna get the PSVR 2 anytime soon. I think Suicide Squad will still have more DLC, but it will probably end early. Will Embracer Group show up to get booed off the stage? Maybe. Yeah. No, I don't know. Yeah. All right, we're gonna switch over to in just a second. Actually. I'm really excited for Jurassic Park Survival. Yeah. The Dino Crisis remake. Yeah, I want a Dino Crisis remake too. Yeah, I think there's a lot of excitement for Survival. I get it. I get it because I think it has the chance to be a better Alien Isolation, which Alien Isolation was already great. What do you think will be shown and what do you want to see? Oh, man. I mean, I would like to see the Wolf Among Us of the world and whatnot, but at this point, you know, just getting the updates on Dragon Ball, Alan Wake, like those kind of Lego Horizon, oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. I mean, I've made a couple videos on it. If I can get just a couple, you know, I'll be happy. These games are probably ones that come out within the next like year or so, with a couple that are further out than that. Talked about the precinct. I don't know what that is. Black Myth Wukong. I want a release date for The Precinct. Is that the GTA police officer type thing? Is that what that is? Because that looked pretty good. I played Banishers because of a review, and it's such a solid game, interesting. Well, there you go. There you go. I think I give pretty good. I feel like as time has gone on, I give really good recommendations. I mean, I'm sure I'll steer you wrong every now and then, but I feel pretty confident when I see a good game and it touches me, you know, to quote School of Rock. They've touched me, and I'm pretty sure that I've touched them. Love it. Love it. Yes, I did see the Slitterhead thing. I didn't watch the trailer, though. Wolverine release date? No, I personally don't think so. I hope we get Banishers 2. I agree. John Wolf, hello. GTA 6 update? No. Still upset. No Kingdom Hearts 4. Agreed. I think GTA 4 will get the remaster after 6, personally. Okay. Too many games. Okay. Hey, I am new here. It's nice to meet you. Welcome, Scott. Thanks for being here, buddy. Too many. And one thing you should know, Scott, is I really try to read every comment, but it's very hard when I do read every comment, and there's so many. I don't have anything against pugs, but I'm allergic to them, so, you know. I did see the Halo 1 remake. I think it's true that they're remastering/remaking it, but I don't know if it would come to PlayStation. But yeah, I made a video on it, White Phoenix, on Podcast Now Plus. Yesterday's video is on that. So if you're interested in just like a quick answer, I did a video. Nick Wheeler is concerned. I want news on the next game, Haunted Chocolatier 8. Whoa, I don't know what that is. I think we see Beyond Good and Evil 2, yeah. Dragon Age is a great game. Okay. All right, I think we're going to have to skip here. Love the coverage in Silent Hill 2. Yes, and I will do the same thing for Metal Gear when that happens. I want a Gravity Rush 2 as well. Rezo, what's up? Break Ops, thank you. You know there can never be a game reveal show without check. Oh, thank you. So, yes, the Superman. You know what? Well, Break Ops, I don't know if you saw this. Tomorrow is, I think, the Future Game Show, and the casting of Frank Stone, the Dead by Daylight Supermassive, it's going to be there. It sounds like it's more of like an interview than actual new stuff, but if you're interested in that, tomorrow you might want to check it out. But hopefully we get a release date for the casting of Frank Stone. But it didn't sound like they were going to do that tomorrow. It just sounded like an interview. But thank you, buddy. All right. I think I got to kind of cut it. I'm sorry I didn't read the last maybe 30 comments, but I got to, obviously we got to get to the show, but I apologize. Nearly home from the bike ride. You made it. Okay. So it probably, let me pull it up. Because we got to get it ready. I'm going to have to turn my own volume down. Summer Game Fest. I got to watch Jeff's. I like how it's Summer Game Fest, but it's through Game Awards. Love it. Okay. Is there anything else, any pressing concerns you guys want to talk about before we get started? You let me know. In fact, while we're here, let's do this. We'll put that there. Let me swap it to this. My stupid mouse. It's not a good mouse. Honestly, it's a very bad mouse. Okay, there you go. The volume, I didn't turn the volume on yet. We'll just leave it. Okay. Laura Bailey. What about Laura Bailey? I think Tifa, Britt Barron, is going to be doing the Future Game Show tomorrow. Can we talk about woke? LOL. No. I don't want to get into that stuff. I try to judge games fairly, and for every game that's got like the woke angle to it, right? I try to be respectful. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say you can't. I'm not one of those people, right? You can say what you want, but when I play a game, I really try to just judge it, right? Like Suicide Squad, there was all the talk of Sweet Baby and woke and all that stuff. I think if you watch my review, I judged it on the game. Like, truly, I played the freaking game. I had some serious thoughts. I thought I analyzed it really well. You don't have to agree with that, but I thought I did. And that's what I try to do with all these games. I'm going to do it for Star Wars Outlaws, right? That one's going to be so loud. Star Wars Outlaws is going to be so loud. But I'm going to play it, and I'm going to see what the game is like. If it's bad, I'll tell you it's bad. If it's not, then I'll tell you that too. James, what's up? The squirrel with a gun game. What the heck is it? Alan Wake 2 physical better happen. I would like a Ben 10 game in general. But yeah, Insomniac would be a good one. to control the trailbreak. Yeah, there seems like some cool stuff in Star Wars Outlaws. I'm glad you not anti-woke. Yeah, I don't think I'm either, right? I'm not a woke channel, not an anti-woke channel. I don't think either of those are fun, to be honest with you. But yeah. All right. Who do you think? Oh, I don't. Oh, that's what Laura Bailey. Who do you think will voice Wonder Woman for that game? And somebody said Laura Bailey. That's not a bad choice. But I don't actually have many choices for you. Okay, let's see. Now, oh, Jesus. Now, as always, I'm going to kind of come in quiet because I just don't know what's wrong with my mic. So I'll try to shout, and, I'll be quiet during key moments, okay? I think that's loud enough, though. This is kind of what we had it last time. And I always try, I don't think there's any way to make me louder, at least not on the fly like this.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards,
Jeff Keighley.
Keighley.
Woo! They're very punctual. Oh, my green screen. That happens sometimes. I need to freaking attach it. There he is. Oh, I didn't look at his shoes. Oh.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest 2024. You ready to see some video games?
I'm disappointed I didn't look down at his shoes.
We are so thrilled to be here with you, and this is a showcase of what's next for games live from the YouTube Theater here in LA. Now, if you're watching this show, first of all, welcome. I know everyone around the world is joining us for this special moment. And I know if you watch this show, you don't just play games, you deeply care about this art form.
That's me.
And the health of this industry. The good news is that we have a lot of amazing games to show you from creators around the world over the next 2 hours.
I think that was his dig at the pricing.
But let's also face it, this has been a tumultuous and difficult year with company layoffs and studio closures.
He did it.
Which have disappointed all of us. But there's also something else happening. Our industry is evolving and changing. And thanks to digital distribution, smaller teams and new creators are finding incredible success.
Oh my God, he acknowledged
Take a look at
layoffs.
this list from Game Discover of the top 10 best-selling new games on Steam so far this year.
Wow, and he's highlighting small studio. This is interesting.
Big company games, but the other 8 come from indie, mid-sized teams, or solo developers. I look at this list. It's pretty cool, right? And I get inspired that new ideas, new teams, and smaller creators can and will break through. It's a reminder to big companies that they have to treat their developers right, because today there are many paths to sustainability and success, and that's what makes this industry so, so great. And you'll see that reflected in the show today, because over the next 2 hours, we'll have big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry Potter, but also smaller titles.
Whoa, wait. Harry Potter?
By single individuals.
Wait, you can't just say Harry Potter. What Harry Potter?
Because we think this platform is important as a way to show you new things that you might not even know about. So when you see a game that piques your interest, please wishlist it, or even better, send it to a friend and get them excited.
Oh my God, he is doing great.
And grow the gaming community, and we are going to do that today.
I think that's Quidditch Champions. He just confirmed.
We have a lot of games to show you, plus Day of the Devs directly after with even more indie titles. So should we get to the games?
Good job, Jeff.
All right, it all begins right now. Here's our first announcement.
Good job. That was a great speech, and you could tell.
Hey, look, this is Hot Dog Guy auditioning for the lead and unannounced action game.
We see you as more of a sidekick.
Oh, sure, I get that a lot, but check out my range. Okay. Rage! Empathy. Oh, hilarity!
There we go. I just raised it.
Strength! Hey, what game is this anyway?
Hey, neat costume.
I love it.
Get me one of those. Ooh, sandwich. Sorry, gotta go.
Who is that?
That hot dog guy is Aloy, an amazing video game lead.
Thunderjaw went mad and is tearing through the valley.
Don't worry, I'll bring it down. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, right in the eye.
You know what? They give her more spunk now,
A lonely hero.
which is cool.
Hunting machines all by herself.
Hello, I have friends, you know.
Let's do this!
Right. A friendly hero. Hunting with her pals.
Oh, I don't even put ads in the stream, so I don't know what's up with that.
Hey, whose side are you on?
Exploring.
Wow, what is this place?
Collecting all the shiny things.
Woo, money!
And making a home.
Aloy, the Thunderjaw's back.
Oh, right, the Thunderjaw. Ooh, that's a big one. Here we go.
Yeah, this looks awesome. How'd you get an ad? I don't put ads.
Down you go. Woo, now you get a snack.
Oh, you want mustard on that?
Is that the bug? I'm good.
This is Lego Horizon. Yeah, no, I don't know that. Whoa, it's on the Switch?
Eat it.
Oh, I think that game is gonna sell very well putting it on the Switch.
There you go. Wasn't that fun? That was Lego Horizon Adventures coming out later this year for PlayStation, but also day one on PC and Nintendo Switch. It's a playful, lighthearted story
That's nuts.
inspired by the world of Horizon, designed with two-player action in mind, supporting couch and online co-op. All right, now we're going to
Couch
completely
co-op.
shift the tone to the next game from Torn Banner Studios, the developers behind Chivalry 2. For their next project, they are proud to announce No More Room in Hell 2, the sequel to the 2011 award-winning Source mod. 8 players start separate in the dark, and it's up to you to find your friends and survive with permadeath. Here is the first look.
He did say Harry Potter, so now we're just sitting in anticipation. This is fun. Well, this is from Chivalry. The Chivalry is a very solid game. Vermin. Oh, goodness. Nightwing, hello. You know? It reminded me a little bit of Redfall, but different.
Coming
looks
this
pretty okay.
Halloween looks really, really intense. All right, to introduce our next game, please join me in welcoming someone who I've known for over a decade. She's been a huge fan of some of our reveals, like Street Fighter 6 a few years ago, and of course, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth last year when she was sitting in the audience. Well, this year, she's joining us on stage. We're thrilled to have her with us. Please welcome Curious Joy.
Hello. I don't know who you are, but...
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest. I'm here with you today to share some even more super fun trailers. So let's get straight to another world premiere.
Okay.
This is a highly anticipated game from a beloved franchise. Let's take a look.
Okay, I don't know why that
As
needed to
young
happen.
witches and wizards, we all dream of soaring through the
Quidditch,
sky
I
like
was
our
right.
favorite heroes. When it
Yes!
comes to Quidditch, we've all wondered, do I have what it takes to be the next Quidditch star?
Yes.
To beat your toughest opponents? To keep your composure in the face of adversity? To To chase your dreams at any price. To seek glory for your team.
It's so good to see it again.
No challenge is too great.
Nah, don't
No
worry about
dream
the
is
art
too
style. Don't worry about it. Trust me from somebody who may or may not have already played it a little, that
Do
it's
you
fine.
have the heart of a Quidditch
It's about the
champion?
game. The game is... Well, I won't say anything more. I don't want to get in trouble. Give me a date. Come on. Give me a goddamn date, you sons of guns. Oh, thank you, Lord Jesus. Oh, look, applause. No
That's
booing.
Harry Potter Quidditch Champions launching worldwide on September 3rd for consoles and PC.
Woo!
Now we move from the Potterverse to a brand new world. It hails from a single developer, Gavin Eisenbeis, up in Seattle, who has been making games all by himself for a decade. His last title, Choo Choo Charles, was a fan favorite, and he showed me this next game a few months ago, and I really wanted to debut it here. Get ready to backstab, race, or cooperate with up to 20 of your friends in Cuffbust.
Nice. I'm just so happy Quidditch Champions has a date. I might have to message myself these things. Thank God. Well, to be honest with you, getting Lego Horizon on the Switch, and it also looks really fun and a little bit more lighthearted. And then to get Quidditch Champions as date, I think I would already give the show like an 8. You know, I don't know what would change. Multiplayer jailbreak, yeah. Jim, relax. That looks fun. Oh, maybe, I don't know.
That's a fun one, right? And remember, that's all made by one person. Congratulations, Gavin. So glad to have that on stage. All right, next, one of this year's most anticipated games is Star Wars Outlaws, coming out on August 30th from Ubisoft and Lucasfilm Games, the first open-world Star Wars game where you live the life of a scoundrel. On Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific, you'll get to see a full gameplay showcase during Ubisoft's Forward event, streaming as part of the continuing Summer Game Fest events. But right now, we've got an exclusive new glimpse at the game, just a small taste of what's to come.
Oh my goodness. All right.
My friend needs a little something stolen.
Let's raise the stakes, shall we?
Oh my God. Is that the first time we saw Lando?
We should get moving.
I mean, it looks good. It looks good. It's about the final product, right? It's always about the final product with Ubisoft.
I think I spotted Lando there. So great. And by the way, I'm just noticing everything we've shown you so far, I think is going to be, coming out, this year, Cuffbust. I'm not quite sure, but it's so cool that there's stuff that we're going to get to play in the next few months here. All right, well
yes,
moving
Jeff,
back
that's
to
the
smaller
point.
teams, a few weeks ago, I had a chance to play through this next game, and I have to say, it is really spectacular. Neva comes from Nomada Studio, the creators of the Game Award-winning game Grease. It chronicles the story of Alba, a woman bound to a curious wolf cub. Here's your first ever look at the gameplay.
I don't recognize the name, but that's okay. Let me see it. I recognize that game. Don't think I played that either. I love the art style. Love it. Yeah, it's very cool when games are video games and they're releasing at times and places. Oh yeah, I like this. That's not sarcasm in case it came off that way. I'm in for this. Fun little art style, fun music. Ugh. Cool combat. Yeah, I never played that Gris game, but I recognize the name. I don't even know if I said it right. Oh, she's gonna have to like say goodbye to it. That looked good, man. I'm in for that one.
Trust me, that game is such a true work of art, especially when we get into some of the combat. It is tons of fun to play. And there's much more coming later today in the Devolver Direct, which will air directly after the Day of the Devs on this same stream. So we've got lots more for you. All right,
Nicole,
next,
hello.
It's time for our next game announcement.
Yeah, we might have already seen that at the Game Awards, but Sand, it's
Study the past if you would define the future.
All are architects of fate, working in these walls of time.
Let us all for death prepare, or on the last great journey fare.
Let me not then die ingloriously and without a struggle.
this has to be sick, right?
But let me first do some great thing that shall be told among men hereafter.
Each of us shall endure this world's life until the end.
The thing is, they just started making Civ like within the last year, so it's so far away. I told you. I mean, I would have preferred Mafia, but
So it shall be.
So it shall be.
I mean, that's fine. The Civ games are good. It's just, oh, it comes out next year. Oh, I was going to say it comes out in like 3 years. That's not that far away. Gameplay showcase
Hello,
this
everyone
August.
at Summer Game Fest. On behalf of the Firaxis team, we are thrilled to finally announce that Civilization 7 is coming day and date to PC and consoles next year. I'm in awe of the amazing team that has brought us to this moment, but we also have to thank you, our incredible fans around the world, for your overwhelming support of this franchise for over 30 years. We can't wait to share more, and we hope you'll join us later this summer for the full reveal of Civilization 7. In the meantime, stay civilized.
Sweet. I mean, you get gameplay in August, and it comes out next year on. I would play it on console, more than. Oh, I thought that was Kingdom Hearts. I was gonna have a freaking heart attack, but it's Black Myth, right? I was gonna have a heart attack because I thought that was Star Wars in Kingdom Hearts, and I was gonna start crying. I would have preferred a little more, but that was still pretty cool. They probably didn't want to spend $500,000 on a longer trailer. You get quite a bit, though. Okay. Is this an ad or is this... This might be an ad.
Perhaps humans were fated to build the monoliths, reaching heaven and returning with a gift.
Yeah, I think we might be in ad territory.
But mankind was given more than it wished for. Not progress, but chaos. Every new height brings a terrible fall. And yet hope still glimmers, even in the
maybe, right? I mean, I can't tell. It's kind of a new game.
We die to live again.
Gravity Rush 3 in your and my dreams, buddy. This looks okay. I just don't know what it is.
The smallest creatures show the greatest resilience. Wherever we remain standing, we stand together.
Like, it's not an ad, but it feels like we're in an ad break. I don't get it. Like, this is an ad, right? This is absolutely an ad. I mean, yeah, the whole show technically are advertisements.
Have any of you faced Tyranids before? Only these past 2 days. Then there is much to learn. The numbers are endless. I will take you all with me. Brothers, we fight! For Oshima!
That looks cool, too. But you know what? The beginning of September is starting to get too packed. Quidditch, Astro.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest. We've got some amazing developer guests joining us throughout the show, and I'm very excited to introduce our first guests. They are legendary creators who are working on a brand new fantasy RPG, Metaphor, slated to launch this October. Please welcome the director and art designer of Persona 3, 4, and 5, Katsura Hashino and Shikanori Shojima.
Yay. I think it's multiplayer, yeah.
ありがとうございます。アトラスの橋野です。今日は副島さんと一緒にこのステージに立ててとても光栄に思ってます。
Thank you, everybody. It is a pleasure to be here. My name is Hashino, and I am the director of Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
このゲームはね、アーキタイプという他のゲームでいうところのジョブですね。その姿に主人公たちが変身して明日の未来のために戦うというとても熱い RPG です。
This game is an RPG in which the party members transform into their jobs, which we call archetypes. These archetypes allow you to fight against your enemies.
アーキタイプは誰もが持つ不安と向き合うことによって覚醒する力です。すべてのアートワークは力強さとオリジナリティを意識して描いています。その総数は40種類以上にも及び、経験を積ませると一部のアーキタイプは進化することもできます。
Archetypes are the embodiment of power born from the will to face your fears and anxieties. We gave it our all to instill each and every archetype with a feeling of strength and uniqueness in each of their designs. In total, there will be more than 40 types of archetypes available in the game. These archetypes can gain experience and even evolve. Some of them can evolve into stronger versions.
メタファーはアトラスの RPG、我々が作ってきた RPG のノウハウをすべて
RPG? You heard that a few
結集させて作っています。とても大きなボリュームのゲームです。今日はこのアーキタイプをテーマにした最新のトレーラーをお持ちしました。ぜひご覧になってください。
Yeah, it's a little like I think this game is going to
So
be.
we are pouring all of our acquired expertise into this game to make it as exciting as possible. In fact, we've even brought our latest trailer today, which is centered around the topic of these archetypes.
There we go.
Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy it.
The game looks awesome, I have no doubt, but I don't know if you needed to have that
It is
speech.
said that we all have inherited heroic virtues deep within us. The reality is, we oppress, we fight. A great evil flows through this land. You have found a way to wield true magic.
Oh, Lord.
Many more protectors and followers will gather to your side. Remind people that the same powers lie dormant within them. On guard! You must
Really? I think the
acquire
UI
more
in this,
archetypes and bring them
I think
together.
this is absolutely beautiful. I don't actually think they do the artwork better than in Persona games or this.
Now you've acquired a most
I love the
interesting
style.
power. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical. You wield power now.
I mean, I don't really think that changed anything, but I mean, that looked. Oh, what's going on next?
Such an honor to have Hoshino and Shojima with us on stage. Thank you guys, and for that deep look at the archetypes, such stunning visual designs. Now we're going to jump into the Arkhamverse. Batman Arkham Shadow is a MetaQuest 3 exclusive VR game coming later this year. As Batman, you face a new threat, the mysterious Rat King and his cultish devotees. Here's your first look at the story trailer for Batman Arkham Shadow.
Here we go.
There's a new darkness overtaking Gotham, driving the city mad. The only light left is from the fire in the streets, casting shadows of rats on everything that was once good.
Sounds like Roger, right?
Fear is their weapon. But they're not the only ones who can use it. The Rat King will stop at nothing to
Smashing
destroy
Pumpkin.
my city. How far will I go to destroy him?
You know, that looked great. I mean, like, you know, what can you say? Oh, at Gamescom, they're double dipping. I like that. I mean, that was very neat to. That was good. Can't play it.
I am looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now,
Wait.
it is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise. And that includes me. Because I have been a fan of this series ever since one of its first iteration and have been playing each one ever since. So, let's check it out.
Well, we did go in the Arkhamverse with Suicide Squad, if you recall. Silly. It looked great. It looked great. No, that wasn't Kevin. Fatal Fury. Oh, well. I can't pretend to know what's happening. Cool. I know some of those characters from playing Street Fighter V. What is this? Oh, what is that? What is this? I have Street Fighter 6. I just am not good at it. Oh, got it. You know, I'm actually, the graphics are a little weird, but I'm actually a fan of the type of game that this is. I can appreciate different art forms, art styles. I don't know, something about it though is just weird. Not bad.
Test of power. I guess we'll see.
Oh my good God.
This will be when the true battle begins.
To a million pieces, just like I did that earlier.
You talking about thrilling? Don't you dare!
Love Majin Buu. Love Frieza.
Are you ready? Do it! Well, the way you slice it, there's only one way to save Earth. Goodbye, my friends.
No matter what it takes, I need to rescue Gohan. Goku, wait!
What? Never forgive you for this! Now you will suffer my wrath. You are a prison boy! I will show you the true form of autonomous open. It's my turn now. Change everything, then. This is stubborn. I will defeat you! Don't think you can win. There's no way to beat this.
Oh, thank you, Lord Jesus. Oh my God, you get characters as a pre-order bonus.
There you go, Internet. We got your release date for Sparking Zero, October 11th.
Oh, thank you, Jeff.
Now we step into the world of Delta Force Hawk Ops, a free-to-play tactical shooter available to play on all platforms. Here's a look at their multiplayer FPS extraction mode.
That looks so good.
Team, rally up. We've got a new mission. Operation Lightning Strike. The situation at Zero Dam is now very serious, with conflicts escalating between Havoc Corps and Alsara Guard.
I didn't see anything about co-op though, right? We're gonna have to check Twitter on that one.
Decode the Mandel Brick, located at the tourist center at the southeast region. We need to utilize terrain for stealth insertion. Execute swiftly and silently.
We're in position.
Looks like someone beat us to it. We need to pick up the pace.
Neva, clean the balcony. On your mark. Balcony corner.
Go, go, go! Clear the area!
Shield down. I'm going in.
Shit! They've got a flamethrower!
Oh, I think the price for Quidditch Champions was just announced too.
I got shot! They're coming up!
Pretty confident the price for it. I'll be buying a day. Or if they want to reach out to me, of course I will do them.
That's all for mission briefing. The drill is over. Operation commences. Good luck.
I have no interest in whatever the heck that was. That's a good point.
But that is not all. The game's premium campaign mode, Black Hawk Down, is a reimagining of the original game that is also fully licensed to recreate moments from the award-winning Ridley Scott movie. Here is your world premiere first look at that gameplay.
Yeah, it's not a free-to-play game, I don't think, Quidditch. They have jumped around in this show, and, you know, I think they've targeted enough big games, though, that, you know, you could be into Dragon Ball, you can be into PlayStation with Horizon, Harry Potter, shooters, indie games. They've actually covered a pretty good range, I'd say. This looks better, by the way. I don't know if the frame rate's bad on your end, but it's bad on my end. Oh, the frame rate's terrible on my end. Is it as bad for you as it is for me? I need to know if the frame rate was my computer or not, because that looked pretty bad.
And now, I have an update for you on Fatal Fury: City of the Wolves. For real this time.
Okay, I think it's just the trailer in general was very not great with frame rate. Is she there just to do fighting stuff? Lag on the explosion. You'll get Doom on Sunday. I'm very excited for the next Doom. Oh my god, I'll be covering that game a lot. Trust me. This looks fun. Oh, that's Fatal Fury. Yeah. Oh, more ads. You notice how much Xbox sponsors this stuff? A lot. Okay. They got me thinking they were going to do the Halo remaster right there for a second. I like my TV personally, but... Oh, it's a monitor. Oh, I do need a monitor. I would like a monitor. I will play Quidditch Champions with people. We actually have a team assembled that we're going to play it together, but... What is this pretty game? Yeah, that looked a little bit like I thought they were going to do some Halo 1 stuff there. What is this, by the way? This looks great. But it's a trailer, obviously. I need gameplay. But. Oh, that downgraded real fast.
Make that for ya. You're next.
I thought that was a mobile game. I was gonna say, is that on the phone? It's on Switch though as well. Is this a Gundam? I need those Transformers games back as well, man. Mecha Break. Yeah, it gave me a little bit of Gundam and Armored Core vibes.
We're back here at Summer Game Fest, and that was a look at Mecha Break with its immersive aerial and ground combat with lightning-fast maneuvers. Next, Jason Blum and his Blumhouse banner have become synonymous with incredible horror films over the years, like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, now Blumhouse is entering the video game world in a big way.
Any guesses?
Dark times await us. Vengeance will take shape.
Is that a VR game? That one looks
I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep. I must not sleep. I am terrified to sleep.
I'm confused. I'm very confused right now.
Stay awake.
Don't worry, Viv. If any ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you.
Amy?
I'll save you, no matter what.
Just go home, Viv.
Amy!
The local police department asked me to help with a case. Why would they need a game designer?
I know it's different games.
Developer mode.
I'm not really into any of them.
Dark times await us.
Okay, well, I hear a lot of applause. I mean, I guess that was good. I personally would have preferred it to be. Some of them looked interesting.
Please welcome Jason Blum, CEO and founder of Blumhouse, and Luis Blaine, creative lead at Blumhouse Games.
Well, I don't know if we need an interview. Maybe they can break it down a little bit.
Hey guys, so we got ourselves a full slate there. That's incredible. So Jason, tell us a bit about why did you want to get into games like this? What are we doing?
Well, we've been very, very busy. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having us. Thank you guys all. Great to hear the fans out there. You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming. Don't worry. Anyway, horror is, to my great relief, getting more and more popular. Our movies are working. It's working on streaming. It's working in live events. And we wanted to try and take our approach to movies and apply it to games. And that's what you see here. We're going to do independent games. We're going to look for creators and give them a platform and encourage these creators to be weird and subversive and find the most effed up, scariest things they can and put them into really cool games.
I like that. I'll give them that.
They
cool.
look great. It's a really diverse, cool slate. Luis, tell us a bit about, we saw a bunch of games there. What can you tell us about kind of the overall lineup of games?
Well, as you just saw from our slate,
Our horror games are a lot like Blumhouse movies. They come in many different flavors of fear, which means there's a horror game for everyone. So maybe you're a fan of nostalgic 90s experiences with a bit of a twist, intense first-person shooters, or maybe, Jeff, you just want some bonus murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim. I think, you know, we as
farming
horror fans,
sim
we
one
know
I
that
actually
there's
kinda
so
like.
many different subgenres to explore, and our independent development partners, they feel the same, and they're just as excited, which means we've got psychological nightmares, we have supernatural scares, we have cosmic horror, and our team has worked really hard to work with global, creative, talented partners, and that means for us that we really want to, as we're working in indie projects, which means that we can take risks. You know, we can be flexible, and really we can push the limits of what's possible in scary storytelling, and we're so excited.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome, all the stuff you have
Okay.
there. I know.
I mean, they're kinda selling me a little, I gotta be real.
Games are coming out, but some of these are coming soon, Jason, right? We got a good slate.
Well, yeah, we're on PC and console, and yeah, we wanted to start with not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so Fear the Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s horror experience. It's got great characters, a compelling narrative. It's also super creepy.
Yeah, I think she got
people
caught
will
up
be
in
big
it.
fans
That's
of
okay.
even if you're not normally into horror. And quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the show.
Directly after. Awesome. Well, I know this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games. But guys, what do you think of the slate? Pretty amazing, right? What these guys are pulling on. Jason,
All right.
Luis,
I'm willing
thanks
to
so
give them
much for being
tries.
here
They
on
do
Summer
look
Game. Thank you,
wacky.
guys.
I think I needed
All
to
right.
see them
And
a little
now,
slower.
here's the world premiere of a brand new Power Rangers game with a retro feel.
What? Power Rangers? Don't do this to me. Don't do this. Oh my god, I love it. Yes. Oh my god, yes. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Why didn't we do this 5 years ago? Oh my god. This is a day one. Day one. Looks like you can play with all of them too. Yeah, this is very Shredder's revenge of them, and I appreciate it. Oh my god. Give me a date. No! Only on Steam, huh? Not even on consoles? Oh, but that looks so good. I need more of that. That looked kind of done. That was a good trailer. Oh my god, I love that. Big fan, big fan. No, this is not Little Devil Inside. I like the music. This is Rudolph's origin story. This is what you don't know. I need more of Power Rangers, I gotta be honest with you. That was great. Horizon, Lego Horizon, we got that. Deer and Boy. You know, keeping it simple, I appreciate it. Thank you. Good. Deer and Boy.
What a beautiful game, Dear and Boy, which comes from first-time developer Jason Houdet in Paris, who started that project alone in 2020 during the pandemic and now has a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with financial aid from the French government. And games like that are why we do this show.
French government.
First-time developers a chance to show you what they're working on. All right, next, after a long wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is arriving later this year. This is a first-person open-world
He said
action
Kingdom
RPG
just
from
long
Warhorse
enough for me to
Studios.
think he would say
Here
Hearts.
is a brand new look.
You have to say Kingdom Come so quick that you don't even, you know?
The best laid plans of men.
I'm going to
don't
say
always
November.
come
I
to
think
fruition.
November.
Man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls.
These 2 young fellas, I need to find them. One's a smart-ass Smith, and the other's a blue-blooded fledgling.
You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak?
Oh.
Gentlemen, praise be to our Lord Jesus
Right, Steven?
Christ.
Our Father, there are many sinners in this world. But in the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do.
The last time I ran away, I lost everything. I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Kiss our asses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
This looks good. Oh.
Come on!
I don't know, Jim. I think Lego Horizon's not mid-tier. Dragon Ball is not mid-tier. There's been plenty of games that weren't mid-tier. I get it. I mean, it's for specific games. You didn't give a date? You still didn't give a date? Are you kidding me? That was a great trailer, but...
Next, we step into the dark mind of Silent Hill creator Keiichiro Toyama-san. Back in 2021, we announced his new game, Slitterhead, at the Game Awards, and now we're giving you a look at the gameplay from his independent, Tokyo-based studio.
I just needed a date. I don't know why we didn't get a date. But Slitterhead time. All right. I didn't see this trailer. It leaked early, but I didn't watch it. I mean, I would say then Kingdom Come's got to be like November, December, like end of the year. Oh my. Oh, he killed the guy. How weird. How do you kill those things? Oh. I can see why people said this was rough around the edges, but very cool. Like, the concept is awesome. So. Oh. Oh, I like that. Not bad. Weird. Really weird, but I'm up for that. I think the combat is trying to do something different, but also, you know, it's kind of lacking in some way. Is this Max Payne?
That's what I call a dramatic entrance.
Oh, this is that
There's
Killer
a reason
Bean.
why I'm called Killer Bean. It's because I'm good at what I do.
This looks really good. Is this new?
Really? Good.
It looks
I used
fun.
to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency. An international organization powerful enough to shape the world. Until they lied to me and tried to kill me. Now, I'm gonna destroy them.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency. Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, the frame rate of Slitterhead was pretty bad. I like that. I mean, there's a little Max Payne in here. There's some first-person stuff,
They made
third-person.
me who I am, and I will make them pay for it.
That looked great. That looked legitimately good. No jokes attached.
Glad you liked that one. That was Killer Bean, a
thanks,
third-person
Zombie Slayer
roguelike
King. I
shooter
appreciate that, buddy.
made by another single developer, believe it or not, right here in Los Angeles. Jeff Liu, who previously worked as an animator on movies like The Matrix Reloaded. So fun. It's amazing
That
what
looks
can happen in this
great.
industry. All right, to introduce their brand new game, please welcome from the Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier, France, Audrey Laprince and Emmerich Toa.
You really think so? I don't
Hello,
mind this
Jeff,
showcase at all.
everyone. I'm very
It's
happy
okay.
to
We
be
can
here.
disagree, but
When we created our studio, Emmerich and I, we promised each other to always come up with something new. So after Fury and Haven, we're here to introduce our new game, Cairn, a survival climber. When I was a teenager, my dad prepared an expedition to Mount K2, but half of his team didn't come back. And I've always wondered, why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions? This is something we wanted to explore in Cairn.
Cairn is a game about what it takes to go beyond your limits.
everybody's got their own wants
You
for it.
climb a
Right? I don't hold
mountain
anything
to
against
reach a
anybody
summit
for
never reached before.
you know, being mad or being happy
The climbing
about it.
gameplay is
you know.
the challenge. It's
I
very
understand it.
intense and realistic. It's a face-off between you and the mountain. And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes. It's the actual climbing gameplay. You can see more later today during Day of the Devs, but now let's have a look.
Is this going to be like Descendant? Because it's a focus on climbing. We just did that, but I'm up for it. Yeah, we really are going to do it again. That's okay. Oh, this is okay. This is even more hardcore, it looks like, than. Descendant is. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I like that face of hers, but Descendant was a really good game. Do you have to like sleep? Oh yeah. I'm up for it. This very much looks like Descendant again, but maybe slightly different. I'm fine with it. Yeah. It's a little wonky, like sometimes her body parts are pulling weird, but it's very believable at times too, like that split that she just did. I don't know if she needs to scream every time she does something, though. Cairn? Karn? Is that how they said it? Karn. Cool. Cool. I was for that. Ivy Road.
I'm not meant to be here. I'm a fighter. I'm meant to be in the arena, in combat. But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening, and I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that hard, they just take patience. And I'm not really the patient type, but I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed anywhere. And when all the chores are done, sometimes I'll just sit on a bench and do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting, but it's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually feel good. I'm happy. I can stop running now. I can stop. I can stop. I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
This game has a little bit of my interest, I'm not going to lie to you, but I needed a little bit more. I think I needed some gameplay, but PS5 and Steam, that looked like there could be something there.
That was Wonderstop, the announcement of the next game from Davey Redden, the creator of the Stanley Parable. I sense there's a twist coming, as you would expect from him in Ivy Road. Cannot wait to play that. All right, now here's a look at the story trailer for Unknown 9 Awakening, a narrative action-adventure game that tells the story of Haruna, a young woman born with the ability to venture into the fold, a dimension that overlaps our own.
Turn your thoughts inward and focus on your shade. Do you feel it?
I do.
Your progress is impressive lately, Haruna.
Is that Yennefer?
Incredible.
They called themselves the Sahin. 9 among them were chosen and shielded from death.
The Unknown 9. Does this have
Yeah, that's
anything to do
Yennefer
with
from the Witcher show, isn't it? The actress?
Humanity has lived for eons at the mercy of the 9. It's time we took control of our own destiny.
Yeah, that's definitely her.
Why are you so interested in Vincent, anyhow?
He killed someone I loved.
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
You're wrong. This is exactly where I'm meant to be.
Not bad,
The Fold is a strange place.
Vincent found something down there.
I feel like most of these games have a little of my, you know what I mean? Like there's something there that intrigues me, but not all the way.
How about we see the world together?
I finally
Is that Mickey
have
Mouse?
something that I want.
Yeah, I just feel like that's kind of not all the Dragon Ball, Horizon, a couple others. Like those games have me, but a lot of these games are kind of mid-tier where there's something interesting about them. Like even that farming one, like there's clearly something going on there. Maybe like a past she left behind. That's interesting, but it didn't go all the way, right? A couple of the games have done that. Yeah, no Skate yet. Skate we still got to get. A couple other games that were announced, I think.
Delusion.
Yeah, Slitterhead is close, right? It's just there's not polish. Kingdom Come has me. It just didn't give a date, which is weird. So there's kind of something for each game. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It just sounded like Mickey. I was making a joke.
Feel honored to fight a legend.
No, Doom is probably at the Xbox show on Sunday. Killer Bean, yeah.
On guard.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, no, games are expensive. Everybody's got their own taste. I'm not saying like something you don't like. You know what I mean? Everybody's got to like what they like. I totally respect that. That's why I cover like 80 games a month, right? That way a couple of them maybe you'll be interested with me. But if you're not, you're not. I'm not going to force you, right? That's kind of just my mentality with it. Killer, I don't know. There must not be as many Dragon Ball fans here, because how can you say Killer Bean is carrying the show? Dragon Ball looked amazing, and they gave a date for it. I get it. Not for everybody, but come on. Dragon Ball is a big deal. We are not expecting. I mean, you can expect it, but I'd personally not expect it. Wolf. And I thought Lego Horizon looked awesome, personally. Maybe it's just me. But Quidditch Champions, I'm psyched. Maybe it's because I played the alpha.
All right, we're back here live for more Summer Game Fest. The first Descendant, powered by Unreal Engine 5, is a next-gen looter shooter with dynamic cooperative gameplay, including a grappling hook mechanic. It is finally set for release, and we're very happy here to debut the new trailer and the reveal of the release date.
I played this when it was the beta, and it's fine, but I did actually play this. Yeah, it was okay. Like, it was fun to play with a friend of mine. I played it with him. I think they should maybe show gameplay in the game that's a game, you know? Hold on, let me see what I can do. Hold on, okay, I think it's back. Yeah, I'm not having internet problems. The internet is having the internet is having its own problem. I don't know what the issue is. Everything's working fine around the house. I don't think you missed much, but there you go. Yeah, it should be okay now. Yeah, it's too, like, I could restart the stream, but, like, let's just ride it out, you know?
That looks awesome. The first Descendant will be available across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Wishlisted now and prepare for the release on July 2nd.
Okay, good.
And now, please welcome two developers whose hit indie game, Among Us, took the world by storm and a couple of game awards. From Inner Sloth, here are Victoria Tran and Forrest Willard.
Okay, the Among Us animated thing.
What's up, gamers?
Can you believe they just let us be on this stage? Like, no chaperones. Like,
I know. Can we announce something totally fake? Do you
like
think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2? Among Us 3? 4? Oh, all right. Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today. There's been so many great indie games in recent years, but it's also been no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among Ye days.
This is our way of saying thank you to our crewmates, players, peers, by helping some games and devs have the funding and freedom needed to ship their games. And then we all get to play them, which was the real plan. I really want games. Outer Sloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry. We are really excited and incredibly nervous to reveal it here and show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
Hi, I'm Ian from Shapeshot, and you may already be playing our first game.
There you go. Is it
Milestones
working now?
Logistics.
We're Trinket Studios, creators of Battle Chef Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG, Battle Suit Aces.
We are Studio Any%, and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Hi, we're Midnight Munches. We just released a demo for one-button bosses, or boss rush game with a single button
skip
to press.
I think because I started the stream again. It's actually working
I'm
now.
Husband,
I feel like it's doing better. Just refresh it or whatever.
Our
Then you
epic
should all be
spaceflight
back.
action roguelike, where you'll have to customize and master your starfighter, take on merciless armadas, and vanquish a fleet of colossal super destroyers.
And we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game, explore the world in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes for local communities. Fight off corpos, discover new dosa recipes, and reunite with your strange loved ones for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
Thanks, Victoria and Forrest. Those all look fantastic, and I cannot wait to play them. But all of those amazing indie games aren't the only thing coming out of Inner Sloth. Did you know that there's going to be an Among Us TV show?
Yes, we did know
Sounds
that.
like you did. Yes, there's going to be an Among Us TV show. Check out this sneak peek.
All right, let's get the show. They have a bunch of voice actors. Why aren't we hearing voices? What? That was a terrible. I gotta be real. That was terrible. Yeah, because there's all the voice actors and they didn't say a word.
Next, we have Sonic X Shadow Generations.
Oh, look at the applause.
A definitive greatest hit collection of 3D and 2D levels from Sonic and Shadow's history. Now it's time for a glimpse of Shadow's brand new powers and gameplay from a standalone campaign, as well as the official release date announcement.
Official because it was leaked. That's a little dig. Here we go. I really think I'm gonna get this. Of all of the Sonic games that I've missed out on for stupid reasons, I'm gonna probably get this one.
I'll overcome every obstacle with this power.
Love it. Everything was official. Like, that was the official box cover. Everything was official. That looks great. Did that just say early access? We got to stop with that.
Year of Shadow, right? A movie coming in December, too. Exciting stuff. All right. In the upcoming online survival game, Dune Awakening from Funcom, there is one small decision that unleashed a chain of events which set the stage for the story the player will experience. Let's find out for the first time what that is.
I think you get the Sonic trailer.
The only
I don't know when
peace
you
I
get it.
find is a future that never happened. One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. I created the future until it created me. But I see a narrow way.
You just had to use the
might
bathroom.
have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet.
Do you think he ends with Monster Hunter?
Exterminated. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib. No Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
Spoiler alert. Yeah, I don't know. I just assume he has to. He's going to end with something, right? And like Monster Hunter is a confirmed game that we haven't seen yet, so. It could be a Capcom game.
More Dune Awakening coming at
Capcom
Gamescom
is
ONL
Monster.
in August. Now it is time to see the announcement of another new game from a brand new development studio.
I think he might end with Monster Hunter again. Oh, what is this? What is... We haven't even seen Lost Soul Aside. I might take the L on that prediction. Oh, Dune, yeah. I don't think that was an amazing game. He'll mention Game Awards or Gamescom or both. Hard to get excited without seeing
To
gameplay.
tell us more about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay, here's David Kim from Uncapped Games.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Jeff. So Battle Aces is the RTS game for everyone. It's for players that are brand new to RTS as well as RTS veterans. We really want to bring the core fun of RTS to everybody, kind of like how games such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs or Hearthstone did for card games.
I'm a fan of RTS.
So Battle Aces is an action-packed
And yeah,
army
slides the
versus
11.
army game that has a high emphasis on the strategy. We want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players in two major ways. First, we want to amplify both the in and out of game strategizing through unit decks. And what makes unit decks very cool is not only will players be able to define the exact way that they wish to play, but also players will be able to experience an endless possibility of strategies. Second,
Oh no,
we
I
want
see
to eliminate the
in-game
tedious clicks required to
microtransactions.
play in RTS as much as possible so that players playing this game are experiencing only the fun parts of playing an RTS game.
I just saw microtransactions.
So, if you want to learn more about Battle Aces, or if you want to sign up for our beta test that's coming up very soon, then please make sure to visit our website at playbattleaces.com. Thank you.
Thank you, David. That was fantastic. All right. Our next premiere unveils the exciting new destination for a game that shadow dropped at the Game Awards last year, the Finals, with its unparalleled destruction wrapped in the world's most deadly game show. Now, after dozens of updates in 2 seasons, we're unveiling where contestants will be going in the all-new season
40 minutes
starting next week on June 13th. Sharpen your katanas, and welcome to Season 3 of the Finals.
No, it looked like there was an in-game store. You could see in the top right a currency that you could buy troops. It looked not, I mean, like, yeah, there's prices to getting things in RTSs, like certain resources or whatever. Didn't look like that. This game was fine. I played this actually for a good solid night, and it wasn't bad. Wasn't into it, but, you know, whatever. And see, Power Rangers was awesome, but then it's like it didn't give you... It looked like it was done, and they didn't give a date. But see, maybe there... I don't know. Maybe there's more info that we just have to, like, look up. This dog is Nana. And my other dog is Luna. We have trouble naming dogs more than 4 letters. This one's Nana, the other one's Luna. Not a lot of excitement.
The Finals in Kyoto. All right. Please welcome multiple Game Awards winner and a dazzling Game Awards performer, if I do say so myself, Sam Lake from Remedy.
Woo! Oh my God, it's perfect.
I think that's enough. Thank you. Hi. You see, this is now the only way they let me come on stage to tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2. Many of you have been posting your Remedy game collection pictures on your shelves with Alan Wake 2 so far digital only.
He did it!
Sadly missing. Well, we are excited to announce physical deluxe editions and physical collector's editions
Wow.
for Alan Wake 2 coming this fall. You can lock in your copy starting tomorrow.
Okay,
Next,
well, I'm going to have to pre-order it.
We promised you some expansion content for Alan Wake 2, right? I'm thrilled to introduce you all to Night Springs.
Here we go.
It contains 3 episodes with 3 familiar, fan-favorite, playable characters in mysterious, terrifying, and quirky what-if scenarios. It was a chance for us to really go out there.
There were hundreds of people that I saw
already didn't.
that said they were going to buy Alan Wake when it
Night
came
Springs
physical. They
will
better
be
put their money
playable
where their freaking mouth is now.
In less than 24 hours. Tomorrow.
No.
Thank you. Now, with this world premiere, I invite you to step into Night Springs.
Oh my God.
Night Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there, and yet always familiar to us in Night Springs.
I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me.
And I will come back for you, my love.
Oh, man.
Cut. Wukong. I'm really happy.
This is gonna get strange.
Oh.
I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature.
Something was different.
Oh my.
Try the coffee.
I have a shotgun.
Well, I gotta... Wait, that's a real shotgun?
Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
Oh my God, they just freaking crushed it.
Through the endless tides of time.
Tomorrow, 3 episodes, physical edition. Oh,
Seeking mastery
ho.
over death itself.
I'm gonna have to get that.
A cruel and beautiful paradise where primal forces clash over the island's deepest secrets, where ancient mysteries await.
I was right, by the way. I literally called it happening on the 1-year anniversary with like a Game of the Year edition, and that's literally it because it has the DLCs included and it has the collector's edition. It's exactly what I said. Alex was right.
This is Aeternum.
That's right. New World Aeternum will launch on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on October 15th. And now you can play the game start to finish as a solo player or play co-op.
He's good at catching himself, even if he messes up.
If you're watching
very
SGF
quick.
on TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat to claim a special in-game bundle for Honkai Star Rail of Stellar Jade from TikTok Game Rewards. And speaking of Honkai Star Rail, Hoyoverse's latest space fantasy RPG just concluded its version 2.3 special program a few hours ago. But there's more. A sneak peek at the upcoming expedition featuring a beloved character who is clearly ready for the forthcoming journey with her brand new look.
Why do people choose to sleep? It's because they're afraid to wake up from the dream. You see,
I'm gonna need to get that deluxe edition upgrade.
in this land of dreams.
Yeah, the tough thing, you're literally rebuying it, right? So, like, you're going to have to pay now for the DLC tomorrow, and then you're going to have to buy a physical. Really, it's just to have it. It's just to have the physical edition. It's not ideal. I'm only excited because, like, it's finally happening, right? It should have happened day one, but it didn't. So, it definitely is a problem, but I think it's mainly for collectors. Like, it's for me. I need to see that collector's edition, though. I don't think I'd buy it, but...
Why do people choose to slumber?
These trailers are always good. I'm just never, into the game.
Wake from our dreams.
War dance? I can't miss out. I'm joining too.
Yep. Trailers always look good. Just not into it. Or at least not yet. They gave me, remember I got a review code, so they gave me the base edition, I believe. So I got to buy the deluxe. So I've never bought it. I mean, to be fair, like they gave me the code. Buying it's not a huge deal, I guess. Her DLC, I think, is going to be very important, though, Jesse's. So... You guys really hate this show. I mean, there's been down moments, but I've gotten a lot of the things that I want, so I guess I'll be very selfish. I'm fine with the show. I got a couple things that I was looking for. You get Alan Wake DLC, you get Quidditch, you get Horizon. I'm fine with it. You get Dragon Balls. I do not think the state of play was better. That's insane. That would be insane. Astro was very good.
There you have it, the unforgiving fantasy FPS dungeon PvPvE adventure, Dark and Darker, is now live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today.
Power
So play it
Rangers.
this weekend. All right. Lots of fans are joining us here in person at the YouTube Theater, and we thank you for that. And ahead of the show, 4 lucky fans were upgraded to our VIP section thanks to the Discover Orange Ticket upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP to be treated like one. All right, now here's the announcement of the release date for Capcom's upcoming Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess.
Astro is probably better than everything here, but there's been more here. There's been like 7 games here. It was only Astro at the state of play, I would argue. So, I don't know. I'm not gonna argue it. You guys can like what you want. I truly don't care at the end of the day. I'll be covering the games that are I'm into, and just like I always have. It's okay. I don't think the show's been great, but I don't think it's been like the worst show I've ever seen in my life. I really don't think so, but different hopes and dreams, I think. And like I said, some of the games just have something and then they don't bring it home. A couple of them have like a concept that interests me, and then it doesn't do that final part. Yeah, there are seats of it. Yeah, I think it's widely known that people don't really go to see it. I think it's people that people just don't go to see the show. Yeah, I think I can get that. I think I can get the pre-order in pretty quick if I know. What's this? Gameplay of this looks pretty okay. Skeleton's bleeding. Again, I wish they showed a little bit more gameplay. Because the gameplay looked okay for that. Oh, is this Animal Party? I always forget, or Gang Beast? I always get them confused with one. Yeah, Xbox is pretty much, if you're looking for a third-party game, you'd be looking at Xbox. Xbox or then Gamescom. Gamescom will have a few things, I know, Alan Wake gets the physical release. They did RMX, Horizon. Lego Horizon. The beginning. Party. It was Horizon, and it was a Gorilla and some other studio that was doing it.
We know you may have heard the stories about the fine people here at MCorp, so we wanted to take this time to dispel any of these completely unfounded rumors and allegations and reassure you that things here at MCorp and the city of San Amsterdam have never been better. Things are going great here. We have absolutely nothing to hide from the citizens. Everybody here at MCorp loves this town. We think this town rules. Why would we hurt a town that rules? I can't stop thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city for scraps. That makes me sick. That makes my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what
There were a
M-Corp's
few
doing in this
things,
town, all those
Telos,
laws.
that were PlayStation
Everyone
and
in
PC.
M-Corp is
So I don't know
really
if those
good.
count, right?
Stop crying, all right? This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues. Come on, pal. Ah! Come on, faster. Let's get those moving.
That's not about this. That's a father and son. That's actually a home issue. We love it here at M-Corp, and we are not going anywhere. We'll be here a long time. Fine. Nobody panic.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest, and now let's head to Sam Vansterdam for a new look at Skate from
There you go.
EA.
All right, let's see what...
Hey, Jeff, how you doing, bud? Oh, crap. Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
Skate. No! Oh my god, I thought that was it. I thought they were gonna stop there. I would have... Oh my god. Demonetized. Come on, give something. There we go. All right, I'll take that. I'll accept that. That's fine.
Very exciting that people will finally be able to play Skate on console in the near future.
Yes.
Our next world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan that is adorable, deadly, and has over 25 million players worldwide. That's right, I'm talking about Palworld. I mean, just look at the giant depresso. Cheer up, buddy. It's Summer Game Fest. Now, here's the first major update announcement. A whole new island is coming.
My wife and daughter will be thrilled with this announcement. She's fine. I think she's... Look, she's never done it before. I think she's a little overwhelmed. Yeah, Nintendo, are they watching here? Xbox dedicated servers.
That was high on the Steam charts. Congrats to Palworld on the new update. Next up, we've got a big announcement from Valorant. Here's Andy Ho and Anar Gilfison from the Valorant dev team.
The only other PlayStation thing I can think of is Lost Soul Aside.
Thanks, Jeff. Hey, everyone. Since 2020, we have been fortunate to serve players in their pursuit of what we call the Valorant moment. The big plays and
voice
clutches
actors,
you make.
a lot of voice actors don't get the game.
Millions of players all over the world have earned their own Valorant moments on PC. And today, the stage is set to welcome a whole new group of players. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I'm excited to try out Skate. There's not much you can get from that trailer, right? Like, I really need more. So playing it will be nice. Oh, that's really interesting for Arkham Shadow. Oh my god. No Jurassic Park Survival, sadly. We got Dragon Ball, we got Lego Horizon, we got Quidditch, we got a couple others. Alan Wake Physical Edition and DLC. Jim, what games are you into? What games are you into? Well, it might be late to get. He's only got maybe 7 games left, maybe less. Power Rangers. Why can I constantly forget it? I'm gonna write myself like a legend.
Reeling them in.
Power Rangers. Alan Wake, Dragon. So I'd say I got a good 5 that I really.
No one can hold that breath forever.
Got a nice solid 5. And Arkham Shadow, good. It's just well, that was fun. That was real fun. Real fun. Where is the Green Ranger? Was he not in it?
That was Valorant's core tactical gameplay. Everything you just saw was captured on console and with a controller.
Dragon Age, I hope
Valorant
freaking
is coming
rocks.
to PlayStation 5
oh,
and
Blumhouse,
Xbox
yep.
Series X and S this year. Our limited beta starts June 14th,
I will add Blumhouse
and you can
to
sign
my
up
list.
right now at beta.playvalorant.com.
We are so excited for your input to make sure that Valorant plays great on console. And we hope to see you soon
Slitterhead
in
was
limited
another
beta.
one.
But before we go, here's the head of Valorant Studio, Anna Donlin.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the sport right along with us. For the last 4 years, we have been on the most amazing journey, bringing Valorant to players all around the world, most recently to China, where I'm currently at Valorant Masters, one of our largest global tournaments and community celebrations. Seeing the community
be real, I didn't
evolve
know
as
Valorant
new
was
players
that
bring
big.
their passion and expression to Valorant has been the biggest joy of the ride so far. And now we are ready and so
Yeah.
excited to welcome a whole new group of players onto new platforms. We hope you'll join us.
You know, Life is
and we
Strange
can't
could be
wait to see where you
Gamescom,
take us
honestly,
next.
Mo. Could be Gamescom. Valorant is taking up an alarming amount of time, and it's not going away. They still have to do Monster Hunter, right? Like, that's the thing. You gotta do Monster Hunter. You do another thing that's capped. Well, you did Street Fighter, right? So that is also capped. So they might be done. Capcom might show Monster Hunter. No Pragmata, no Resident Evil. PlayStation, yeah, they said they were going to do more than one. We've only gotten one. I don't know. Oh, limited run. Well, I kind of, honestly, man, I kind of figured, right? Who else is going to do it, right? I'll have to look it up. I've heard a lot of not good things with limited run, but what are you going to do? Who else is going to do it? Should I look up limited run? Is that how to find it?
Exciting to have Riot on console with Valorant. Thanks for the team at
Oh, yeah,
the team
I
at
mean,
Riot
yeah.
for sharing that with us here at SG.
Again, that's the respect
Our next
level, right?
announcement
It's
is a
like
big deal
Valorant
from
is
our friends
massive.
at DoorDash, 5 weeks of deals with Summer
Valorant
of
is
Dash
massive.
Pass.
I have no
Sign up for
interest. I
Dash
can't
Pass
pretend to have
now
interest,
for
but
$0
there's
delivery fees
millions
and
that
get
enjoy
50%
it.
off your
I
next
have respect
DoorDash
for that.
order.
That's totally fine.
Now, here in the audience, we've got a guy who is normally co-streaming our shows, Yang Ya, who is also an amazing voice actor, who's been in countless games such as Like a Dragon and God of War Ragnarok.
He was pretty bad as
next
Kiryu.
week, Yang is going to be voicing a character in a movie, Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional video game character, Lance Slashblade. And we've got your exclusive first look. Check this out.
Alan Wake 2 is October 22nd.
Welcome to your eternal fate.
Lance Slashblade? But he's a video game character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him.
I never saw the appeal.
I long to be a hero, but darkness haunts my past.
I'm in 100%.
We were all banished here, deemed unfit, worthless.
Don't you dare say that. You do not deserve to be thrown away.
1 second, Lance. Don't you remember his power move? I'm coming for you, Riley!
Oh, yeah? Watch this!
Am I? No.
No one is totally
I'm
worthless.
looking at.
I am a warrior cursed with a feeble attack.
Then you must make your curse
The
your
collector's
gift.
edition for Alan Wake is $200,
Shield yourself,
and
my
it comes
friends,
with
for I shall set you all free!
the lamp, the keychain and key, a Coffee
The
World
#1
pin,
gaming
and
monitor
Alan
brand
Wake
in the
2
US,
notebook.
Samsung just
$200,
released new
$80 for
monitors
the
for gaming, work, and
deluxe
entertainment.
edition.
Scan the QR code now to get up to $300
Man, $80
Samsung
is
credit
a
when you
lot,
purchase
but I
through
need
June
it. I need
17th,
it. I'm gonna
plus
have
a
to
chance
do
to
it.
win $5,000 Samsung credit for U.S. residents.
Yeah, I don't even.
Summer Game Fest 2024.
I don't know what's happening right now, but it's gone off the rails.
Look at all of you cooped up watching video game announcements. And yes, Chicken does look a lot like Ken Jeong. And today, Chicken is excited to share a new game that Chicken and Chicken's buddies are in called Squad Busters. You fight monsters, collect lots of shiny things, and Chicken has a big role. That's all that matters. And here is our big ad. Squad up. I mean,
Yeah, really. Nah, I can't get the collector's edition. I'll just get the. I'll get the other
What's
one.
going on?
I'm not gonna get it.
Who are you?
Look at your phone.
This is terrible, by the way. I'll agree
I'm
with
the
the haters in the chat.
We're here to
This is
make your
bad.
life more
But
fun.
before
It's
this,
fun.
it wasn't as bad.
Right out of the carton.
I don't think you know the definition of fun. Come on, get up.
I am butt naked from the waist down, so...
Get out of the f***ing bed, dude.
Get out of the bed.
Tell me about yourself. I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because...
And your swordplay, tell me about your swordplay.
He is a bridge.
He's one of the most equitable people I've ever met.
Great emotionally.
Also pillaged a few villages. I'm not a lawyer,
Unless you want him
okay?
to.
I'm just a lumberjack.
Is it Ken Jeong? I don't remember his name.
Which is why...
Rizzo, look up. Just look up. If you look up limited run on Twitter, there's like a little blog post that tells you the price,
Guys, maybe
the
everything
dates,
is
and
not
what's in them. But there's no pictures, at least from what I saw.
Yeah, just relax your bowels, your mind.
I'm bringing out a different story. This time I'm mistaken for handing you a hardware breaking. I've been wrong. I've been down.
It's a great song.
Hey, look at these clowns.
You call this a squat?
Pathetic.
Pasta. Jinx. 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 No, you Jinx. You supposed to be a lumberjack?
I'm here to appeal to the younger audience.
Chop some trees, would you?
I'd be delighted.
I think our job here is done.
Where are you going? You can't leave.
Aye. We ain't never leaving you. Goodbye.
Here. I came from inside.
No. Maybe it's not limited run. I searched limited run and I found it. I'll tell you. I'll show you. Oh, it's a cheap ass gamer. Type in limited run, and there's a thing from cheap ass gamer. Alan Wake 2 getting physical copies, and it's a post. Like you'll see it. What if I like it? I'll like it, so you could see my likes maybe on Twitter.
What?
You'll see it. Okay, there you go. There's your info.
All right, please join me in welcoming to the SGF stage Monster Hunter series producer, Mr. Ryozo Tujimoto. Ryozo-san.
Well.
はい、サンキュージェーン。今日はですね、モンスターハンターワイルズの、最新の映像を持ってまいりました。今回ですね、はですね、後半にですね、完全新規で、今回初お披露目の大型のモンスターも出てきてますので、そちらも注目していただけたらと思います。
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone. We've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest. I want everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
はい、本作ではですね、没入感とアクション、こちらの融合を目指して開発を進めております。モンスターハンターワイルズは2025年にプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、そして PC で同時発売となります。また今回はですね、プラットフォームの垣根を越えて一緒に遊ぶことができますので、そちらも楽しんでいただけたらと思っています。
As you'll see, we're working to deliver a gaming experience that merges immersion and action. I hope players look forward to playing with their friends across different platforms when the game launches simultaneously in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
はい、最後になりますが、8月に行われるゲームズコンのオープニングナイトライブ、こちらの方でも新しい映像を持っていきますので、皆さん楽しみにしていただけたらと思っております。またですね、ゲームズコンではですね、初のプレイヤブルのできるような形で出展も考えておりますので、そちらもぜひ楽しみにしていただけたらと思っています。
Lastly, there will be a new trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at Opening Night Live at Gamescom in August. And our first public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also debut at Gamescom. Thank you.
You're going to see this game every show. Every show.
Over there!
Why are you here?
You can't do this alone!
We need to shake them off! Follow me! Yeah! Here it comes!
There's too many of them!
Watch out for that glove! I will draw its iron! Cover me!
You got it. Be careful.
Be ready!
He didn't draw anything. It's still attacking her.
If we can make it to the rocks, we may lose them. As I feared, it picked up our scent.
I'll handle it. You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
My wife will play the ever-living heck out of this. I probably won't, but there might be coverage on the channel. I might be able to talk about it because my wife will probably play it. So.
Don't worry, the hunter is here.
Yeah.
Just watch. You will see what hunting is all about.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ryozo-san. We will see you at Gamescom in August. Now, during last year's PlayStation Showcase, the game Phantom Blade Zero from S-Game wowed us all with its blazing fast combat and stylish art. Well, I'm honored to share with you the brand new trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay. Here's our final game of the show, Phantom Blade Zero.
Interesting. Ending with Phantom Blade Zero. Wow. No Lost Soul aside, where in God's name is that game? That's okay.
days do I have left? 42 or 41?
The Faceless is here!
You did. You did.
Don't go up there. Turn back before it's too late.
Oh. My God. Looks good. Oh my God. It looks like a faster Stellar Blade in a lot of ways, to be honest with you. Oh, wow. They can play it if they're there.
That looks so good. Full demo that media will be playing this weekend, so you'll hear much more about that. And that's going to do it for our Summer Game Fest live show. Thanks to Joy for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff. I had such an amazing time. Happy Summer Game Fest, everyone.
Thanks, Joy. And we have so much more, so stay tuned because Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream, featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game from Cappy, and that's followed by Devolver Direct. Now, keep checking SummerGameFest.com for other event streams this weekend, and we'll see you again live this August 20th in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live. Thanks for watching, everyone.
August
Remember,
20th
Day of the Devs
is a
starts
Tuesday.
right now.
It's an interesting day. I'll go over here. That's an interesting day because I'm actually going to a wedding that previous Saturday. I think I can live stream it. We'll figure it out. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see what time it's gonna happen. All right, guys. Well, boy, oh boy, what a show! What a show! I didn't hate it as much as you guys, but hey, you have every right to do what you want. I got some games I wanted, and you know, I get it. You know, if you're looking for a specific game or two or three or four, and you don't get all of them, I get it. But for me, you know, I got some of the games that I was looking for this show. Yeah, I don't know. For me, I enjoyed it. We had so good back. Yeah, I mean, is this better than like some of the high E3? No, it's not. But I do actually think the Xbox show is going to be pretty darn freaking awesome. I do think the show is going to be really good. So for me, I'll take the Xbox show. I'll take a couple of the games that I wanted here and just pretend like the rest didn't even happen. It wasn't bad. Live stream from the the wedding is Saturday. It's I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I got to think. I got to talk to my wife. I got to plan some times. And we'll see when the show actually even starts. I think it's in like the middle of the day. I'll figure it out. All right, guys. Well, there'll be more videos. I think I'll just pick a couple of the bigger games that I want to talk about, whether it's Quidditch or Alan Wake or Dragon Ball. You know, there's probably 5 or 6 I want to try to talk about. So I'll figure out how to make some videos on it, okay? Like I said, I won't be co-streaming Xbox or Ubisoft, but I will be watching, and we'll be I'll make videos after it, okay? Well, I appreciate you being here, and I have a great weekend. It's today Friday. The week's gone by too fast, and nobody knows that more than me. No, thank you all for being here, and I hope